As soon as I wake up in the morning, I count the hours until we meet. When I'm with you, it's so amazing. I never knew love could taste so sweet. Yeah, you're all I need. Yeah, you're all I want. I can't beat this feeling, let's get it on. Everyone tells me it's wrong, so why does it feel so doggone right? Gotta stay clean in the daytime, but baby just wait until tonight. Yeah, you're all I need. Yeah, you're all I want. I can't beat this feeling, let's get it on. Heroin, fucking on heroin, and we're fucking on heroin tonight. On heroin. Okay, is it rolling? Okay. Yeah. Grab my terry fold flaps. Grab my flappy folds. Grab my terry folds. Grab my foldy flaps. Hey, touch my foldy flaps. Grab my terry folds. Grab my foldy holds. Grab my terry flaps. In my terry folds. Grab my terry flaps. You gotta touch 'em. My terry folds. Grab my terry folds. Touch my holdy flaps. Take a big flap. Take my foldy flaps. My terry folds. My foldy holds and my terry flaps. Gotta grab my terry flaps. Grab my terry flaps. Squeeze my holdy folds. Hold my goldy folds. Grab my foldy folds. Grab my terry flap holds. Grab my terry folds. Hold my foldy folds. Hold my terry folds. Hey, did you ever Ever wanna hold a terry fold? I got one right here. Grab my terry flap, squeeze it. Grab it, squeeze and tug on my terry flap. Hey, I wanna take you to the terry fold dance. Wanna come with me? You can grab my holdy folds. Squeeze them tight. You son of a bitch, suck my holdy flappy folds. Lick my flappy foldy holds. My terry flaps in your mouth. Suck my flaps, you piece of shit. Fuck you, you stupid motherfucking bitch. Hey, grab my terry flaps. Gonna eat those toldy folds. I got a couple of terry fold flaps. I got a flappy foldy flap. I'm gonna go take you to food. Gonna eat, then we're going to the terry fold dance. You and me, we're gonna go to the terry fold place. It's gonna be a night out. Gonna have a real fancy time. I don't know. Should I do it again?
Good morning. Welcome to ClusterF.
Good morning.
It's already halfway through January.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy. 2026 is going to be the fastest year ever.
We say that every year.
Keeps getting faster.
So that guy, is he the guy that got in trouble, the one that sings the Terry Fold?
Yeah.
So they pretty much just had to play that song to go, yeah, this guy's fucking weird.
That's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Definitely a weirdo. I mean, you could play a lot of my stuff and think I'm a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
Maybe they're right.
I'm an upstanding citizen. Never been in trouble.
So they still do Rick and Morty's? Are they as funny without him?
It wasn't as
Not
funny.
quite as good.
Season.
Not quite as good. But
So he never got to come back? I mean, everybody usually just kind of sneaks right back in and...
Yeah, I don't know what they just kind of dropped it. You never hear much about it.
And he doesn't get to come back and be a writer on the show, huh?
Doesn't he do Crapopolis? Is that him?
I think so.
I mean,
I'm not
So
sure.
he's allowed to do
Maybe
that,
went
but
on-
he's not.
I don't know. Yeah, these things don't make any sense. Let's see.
How do you spell crap?
What's I can't even remember
Imagine
what
you can sound it
Crapopolis
right out.
is.
It's an animated. I've turned it in at the last couple minutes, and I'm like,
Yeah, it was nothing special.
Who does Crapopolis?
Maybe the other guy he
Maybe
wrote
not.
with someone else. He wrote that was just like two guys.
There was the alien show. The other alien show.
Yeah, what was that?
Fuck, I can't think of
Yeah.
the name.
Is he Dan Harmon?
I don't know nothing about it.
Well, he's the guy that created Crapopolis. It's Dan Harmon. I'm gonna look at him. Is that him?
I don't think so.
No.
or I don't think
Who
it.
did Rick and Morty? We don't know nothing here. Yeah, he's the co-creator of the Adult Swim animated comedy Rick and Morty, Dan Harmon. So he's the guy.
He's the guy.
The other guy was the animator, and he didn't get in trouble.
So he tried to maybe distance himself from.
I don't know.
Do you know anything about it?
I don't know anything about it. It kind of just went away. Let me look.
I thought it was Justin Roiland.
Oh, that's right. Maybe Dan Harmon is the animator, and Justin Roiland's the guy that got.
I mean, here it says in 2023, charges dropped against Rick and Morty co-creator.
That don't matter once you get tainted with the
Tainted.
accusation. You're effed.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing now. What's his name? Justin Roiland?
Justin Roiland.
Roiland. I don't like that name. You can't say it. Justin Roiland. I watched did you watch any of the game last night? Probably not.
What game?
It's the playoffs. It was Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. So he's 42.
Yeah.
So it's probably his last hurrah. But he looked 42, man.
Yeah.
He
Did they
looked like-
lose?
oh, it was terrible. 30 to 6. And it's like, it's one thing.
But he got him further than most teams, right?
Yeah, but they play in a crappy division, so it was like the Bucks. So they were like 8-8, or 9-8, barely making it.
Oh, okay.
And then he just got destroyed. And it's like you could tell he's 42. See, Brady at least kept in tip-top shape. That's all, he dedicated his life to being able to play to
Super
42. The Aaron Rodgers, man, he couldn't outrun anybody. It was terrible. It was just terrible. Time to hang it up here. Either that or go on the Brady plan Come back for one more year, but
Get on the juice.
too slow. I see. Yeah, you could still run fast at 42. That's right about when it stops. I was still running fast at 42, and then it was all over after that. It was all over after that.
It's
I
like
can't
30.
run. I can't run. I'll never run again. And it's like I'll be outside, and I'll be like, I just want to do a 15-yard down and out. I just want to go out. I want to do 15-yard and catch a football. Say that. The knee and the hamstring won't let that happen.
I did a 15-yard down and out when I was the other day. That's how I fucked up my knee.
That's not good.
I ran from the dumpster at my house back to my house yesterday. It was a good 40 yards.
Oh, yeah. Getting back in shape. Yeah, I'd like to playing a hide and go seek with the girls, a couple weeks ago when I popped my hamstring again.
Yeah.
Those are just so humiliating. As I come around, as I'm behind a tree and Bella comes up, and I'm like, I'm going to sprint to the steps. I took 3 steps and completely fell to the ground as my hamstring popped. And she's looking at me, and I'm like laughing, not admitting that it hurt like hell.
When was that?
About 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
It got better real fast, though.
Yeah.
Wait, I was very happy. I mean, I can't run, but it got a lot better. It doesn't hurt.
It's my brain is part of what doesn't let me sprint. It's just like don't
It
do
knows.
that.
It knows. I didn't think I was really sprinting. I was trying to outrace a 9-year-old.
Yeah,
And that's not happening
I
anymore.
can still catch the kids. But it takes effort. I gotta be like, all right, we're doing this.
Yeah. For you, let's see. You're 30. See, you're younger than I was. So when you guys were about 14, that was when you could beat me. 14, 15, you could beat me racing. But you might last a little longer because you had them younger.
Man, they're girls. I'll always be able to beat them in a race.
The camera's just on me.
Oh,
There we
shoot.
go.
I was looking up the Rick and Morty stuff. So
All the
I didn't
cameras look like they were out of wax yesterday, so I messed with them, fixed them. Are you too far away, babe? Are you good?
I'm too low.
Trace,
I get a bad angle.
Trace
I'm
is-
frozen in fat land.
Trace is frozen in fat land. Let me fix Trace.
Yeah, that's a great.
I'm just
fucking
gonna leave that up there.
No, man, come on.
That's gonna be you all show.
Frozen in fat land. That's funny.
Bad angle.
Not much better.
What happened? Oh,
That's you're too far away now, though. I think.
yeah, it's got to be zoomed.
Why do these cameras just random willy-nilly just
go off? That's what.
and do?
Something went off.
Probably because you're supposed to turn this stuff off eventually. It's been running for 7 years straight.
You never turn anything off, Trace. You never turn it. When I drove a semi, Bob said, "Don't ever shut it off." I said, "Why?" He said, "It might not turn back on."
He was frozen in fat land from a different day. He didn't even have the same shirt on.
Different day. Is that too close? Is that good?
No, that's good.
All right.
He likes it close.
Oh, I love it close.
I don't know what that means. All right, there we go. Oh, that's better. Now we can put on the incredible show.
Mine
that
just
we're
needs
tilted down. With the controller, just with the actual camera.
Well, I guess either one.
I'll just do it with the camera.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah, those. Speaking of never turning off, those ceiling fans in the barn, have been spinning for over 20 years.
Really?
Over 20 years.
You don't turn those off?
Never.
Do they not have a switch?
Well, I can't even reach the switch. They're about. They're
They
about
got
15.
chains. They do got chains that hang.
I never noticed they were on.
They're always on, and they've never turned off. And just think of 20. So those things are probably 25 years old.
And they're full of cobwebs.
Full of dust and dirt and cobwebs, and they never shut off. What am I doing to your camera, babe? I don't remember.
Just
You need
tilting it up.
Tilting it up.
You need to buy a new fan out there and install it and see if that one outlasts the new one still.
Yeah.
I don't see anything lasting 20
I don't think
years.
anything lasted more than 3 years now.
Yeah.
All right, is that it?
And zoom
Are we
in.
good?
Well, no, that's good.
Good
Yeah,
enough
that's
for
good.
that. Trace, is he frozen again? Oh, okay. I thought he
Frozen in Vatland again.
was frozen in Vatland again.
I sent you a couple of videos you should play. One was Trace at the
okay.
bar at. Do you guys remember at Christmas time when Trace was sitting at the bar talking about his bracelet?
No.
I had to. The first part was just talking about. Oh, I forget. I had to cut it though because I couldn't send it, so I just went with the second part. That I thought was funny.
I was
because it was too long to send.
Yesterday I was working. I was changing my grandma's oil, and I kind of forgot where the oil filter was. So I was like, oh, I'll just look at the Quick Mechanic, the recording of the Quick Mechanic the last time I did it. And I went to YouTube and looked it up, but it wasn't. I could only find the version where we're talking about, we're watching it on the show and going over. And I found it before it even got to it in the video because it was like a 3-minute video. But I was just under the car laughing my ass off at at us talking about the Quick Mechanic.
She probably walk out going, "What the hell's he doing under there?" Giggling and.
Oh, that's one of my favorite videos. Here's what Trace talking about his fancy bracelet.
Yeah, this is the second part of it, but.
Is there a first
part?
No.
Okay.
This is the second part. There is no first part.
Well, leading up to the bracelet.
Some douchebag came up to us the other day and tucked in behind at this new bar right by our house. And he was like, "Hey, bro, nice bracelet." And I was like, "Nice." And then he was kind of a douchey looking guy. And he's like, "I got the same one."
Tracy, I'm a dude.
Yeah, you one up me with the necklace deal. You don't got the necklace? Not that day. Not that day. A choker, if I could rig it. That's all I can afford.
Choker.
Choker's worth. Silver necklace.
He glues it on halfway. It's just a bracelet opened up. It doesn't quite clasp. He's got some twine.
String in the back, silver in the front. He's seen it up. Gold string in the back, silver in the front. That's an upper class mullet right there. String in the back, silver in the front.
I like that one. That's a bad camera angle, man.
Yeah.
They did you dirty shooting you upwards.
Whatever.
How late is this in Christmas? Where is everybody?
Oh, that was after everyone left. We were sitting.
Oh, okay. String in the front? No, string in the back.
Silver
in the front.
You need to market that, buddy.
I have another one that was funny of everybody sitting out back, but it's too long. I might have to break it up.
Google Drive. You gotta send it to Google Drive. It sends everything.
Okay, well, I might be able to do that.
Yeah, that's all. That was the most frustrating thing for years and years. Trying to send videos and I could never get them to send.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I worked down at the other studio and would record stuff and it was longer than a minute. I might as well just throw it in the trash. Nobody in the world, it seemed. I would say it on the radio to hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people. How do I do this? And they all got a different answer and none of them ever worked.
Google Drive sent it no problem.
Can you send it from your phone to Google Drive?
If you have Google Drive, it's an email thing. If you have Gmail, I think you can send things Google Drive.
Don't.
Trace,
do you send long videos from your phone?
No, I can't. Sometimes.
Okay.
I think there's a way to do it on Messenger, like Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
This one was like a couple minutes long, so maybe
okay.
I can break it in half or something.
What's this one?
This was just a quick thing about
Peterson. What's it? Jordan Peterson?
About men and women how they're different.
On average, Men are more interested in things and women are more interested in people. And that's actually the biggest difference we know of psychologically between men and women. And even though men and women are quite similar, all things considered, the extremes make a difference. So you imagine that in order to become an engineer, you have to be extraordinarily interested in things rather than people. Well, most of those people are men. And if you want to become a nurse, well, then you have to be much more interested in people than you are in things. And most of those people are women. On average, men are more interested in things and women are more interested in.
I don't even get it. What is he trying to say?
That's why more men go into things like, are into more math stuff, and women are into more people stuff.
I didn't understand the nurse thing. What was he saying there?
Saying because that's dealing with people, and
okay.
women are more interested in people, and men are more interested in things. So that could be a thing as to why. Play it again, see if you get it.
Just keep watching it till you get it, dummy.
Play it again. Play it again, Sam.
Oh, what happened?
Ooh, I don't know what happened.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
You're
Oh,
going home early today.
We're one button away from never,
one
never
button.
streaming
And
again.
my foot could bump into something down here.
One loose wire away,
There's wires hanging everywhere.
away from a 3-month hiatus at least. Which maybe you might want to start kicking some more.
Right,
ass,
I'm
man.
going to start kicking down here
Then
and
we'll
go
just-
home.
Then we'll just start a GoFundMe and chill out for a while.
GoFundMe. We'll say it's to fix the studio, but we're not going to fix the studio.
No, we're not going to fix this.
Quit telling them then.
On average, men are more interested in things and women are more interested in people. And that's actually the biggest difference we know of psychologically between men and women. And even though men and women are quite similar, all
He's
things
too dumb. He's
considered,
never going to get
That
it.
guy didn't see. This guy doesn't get it. He's like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are you
he
talking
doesn't
about?
get it.
bud?
all things considered, the extremes make a difference. So you imagine that in order to become an engineer, you have to be extraordinarily interested in things rather than people. Well, most of those people are men. And if you want to become a nurse, well, then you have to be much more interested in people than you are in things. And most of those people are women. On
He's
average-
convincing that he's smart, but I'm not sure he is. I've watched a lot of Jordan Peterson, and I'm just,
Yeah.
after a
don't
while,
know.
I'm like, he's
He's
just,
like Ben Shapiro. It's like, you think you're too smart.
yeah.
But that makes sense.
Oh, that
doesn't
makes
it?
sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
I
he
think
makes
it
sense
does.
a lot of times. It's just,
Because nobody thinks about that stuff. They just think women aren't, I don't know. Why do they think women weren't going into
they're
math
because
and
they're
stuff like that?
stupid.
Because they were just not interested. Just like the
Stupid
same reason
bitches.
women aren't that interested in playing video games. That has nothing to do with, we're not smart enough to play video games.
He's just
not
different.
the interest we have.
when are we gonna get to the point where people are too stupid to do anything?
Soon.
Lauren, works with a bunch of younger people at her work, and she's like, man, they're, like I've said, they can barely figure out how to use a broom, and there's always, stupid things that she's coming home and telling me that, oh my God, but they're not to the point where they're, the restaurant's collapsing because there's a bunch of morons working there.
Yeah.
When is it? Are we ever gonna get there?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think it's quite there yet. Johnny Stinkfinger subscribed for 70 months.
Woo!
That's
Thank
deep.
you.
Thank you very much.
Louis says that grifter also thinks we need religion, even though he claims to be an atheist. Well, maybe some people do need. I got the same claim, but some people may need it in their life.
Need what?
Religion, because they can't comprehend
Yeah, but
that there's nowhere to you go after you die.
society needs religion. It actually does,
to
because there's
control
so
it.
many stupid people out there
Yeah.
that they can't control themselves. That's why the Bible was originally written, because you got a bunch of heathens out there, and you got to control them somehow and make them believe in something so you can keep them from doing bad things.
Isn't that weird that
Yeah.
you have to
Isn't
put the fear of God into people to make them not do bad things?
It's not weird. It's
I
pathetic.
feel like
is actually
maybe
what it
our
is.
religion now is just like a decent religion wrote a long time ago that a bunch of people every leader ever changed a little bit about it,
Yeah.
to make it suit their needs and what their
Lord knows how many times the Bible's been rewritten.
We written.
We wrote
we wrote the Bible.
We wrote the Bible.
Oh man.
Funny.
Yeah.
Are we going to war or what's?
Oh, who knows?
What's up?
I'm-
Who knows?
I go back and forth of wanting more and not wanting more. Like yesterday, I was like, man, it's really suck. If we're actually like there was a more of a to where we're involved war. But like today, I'm like, let's get this shit going. Let's fucking. I need some change in my life.
Yeah.
I'm
But
tired.
can you imagine being any of these other countries where there's just bombs flying, like in Europe and like North America? We've
Ukraine.
never had that in North America.
No.
But in Europe and over there in the Middle East and stuff, it's just their way of life. It's like, can you imagine? There's just bombs flying. We've never been attacked over here. Why is that?
They don't have a draft or anything.
glad, but-
I do feel like, they're maybe for the past, few years, they're just getting Americans ready to fight the war. You don't have to be in the army. If somebody attacks us, it's just going to be a bunch of everybody's already got guns, and they're just going to say, go fight.
Yeah, that's what you say.
That's what I feel like. Why they sometimes go, like, or are they gonna ban bullets and stuff like that, and to make people run out and buy a lot of bullets. Now you got a lot of bullets. Didn't they do that once?
Ban bullets?
Well, they were acting
Something.
like something like that, like they were
Bullet
gonna
shortage, like
bullet
chicken
shortage,
wings.
and that made people run out and buy a bunch of ammunition. And so I thought, why are they making people buy a bunch of ammunition?
Gosh, I was going through my bullets yesterday. Hey, they all disappeared. I don't know what's
Shot
going
'em all,
on.
buddy. He shot
I
'em.
must have
He's
shot them
drunk.
all.
Shot them all in the
I
drunk.
must,
Up in the air.
I thought I had, thousands of rounds of ammo, and I do buy a pack of, AR-15 ammo every time I go by the one of the gun shop by your shop.
How much is that?
It's like they're almost like $1 a piece. They're 50 cents or $1 a piece, but I get like 20 rounds, and I got, which is basically all I need because I don't need any of my other guns, right? If shit goes down, I'm just gonna be using my fucking AR, right?
You're going to be out there with your AR, and then the Chinese are going to zap you with a
fucking space lasers,
sonic weapon or a space laser, and you'll be going, damn.
Yeah, drone blow me up.
Drones blow you up.
Oh, well, I guess maybe then I want my shotgun. If a drone's coming after you, I think a shotgun's your best bet.
25 drones are coming in.
Ah,
There's nothing you can do, buddy.
It's like Tetris. Is that Tetris or Galaga? Where do you go?
What's the one? Is it Galaga? Trace? We got
What?
that little tiny game in
Yeah,
there. That's Galaga.
Galaxy.
Is it Galaxy? Galaga?
Galaga.
Used to be
Gallagher.
Galaga.
Gala who?
Galaga.
Gala what?
We
I
actually
don't know.
Galaga.
Gala something.
Right?
we actually did have someone invade us. That was in 1812. The British, the War of 1812. They burned
British are coming.
They burned down the White House and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know.
that's the last time I believe foreign soldiers were probably.
Is that the one where the guy rode through town saying the British are
No,
coming?
that was the Revolutionary War.
Why do I feel
When
like
was
that
that?
guy didn't have a head?
That was the Headless
I'm getting-
Horseman.
The Headless Horseman and
Paul,
the
Paul Revere?
British are coming. I get those two guys confused. Are they the same guy?
Nope. Nope. The Headless Horseman is not Paul Revere.
And what is that all about? There's
That
no
never
headless.
even happened.
Yeah.
Paul Revere. Neither one of those stories ever happened. Neither one of them. Well, obviously, the Headless Horseman never happened.
Right.
And Paul Revere, they say, that was about below the bunk as well.
I heard the Paul Revere one was fake, but why would that even be fake? Why?
Yeah, there's little anecdotes about all history, like George Washington probably never chopped down a
Cherry
cherry
tree.
tree and said he admitted it. It's just that's just the way things go.
We're
People
just
make
a
up
bunch of
shit,
fucking
and
idiots.
some things stick and some things don't. But about going to war. See, if Trump, if you believe Trump, if you believe he's a legitimate guy, everything he's doing is for the reason that he says he's doing it. You could say, well, yeah, man, we need to keep this hemisphere ours. We need to get Greenland so we can keep the Russians and the Chinese out. And now he's going to go free all the people in Iran because, boy, what a great guy. If you believe If you actually believed on the surface, beneath the surface, I'm sure it's not even close to what's
Right.
going on.
Yeah.
So
I still believe the whole world's in on it together. What other reason would we give everybody in every other country money so we can control them? Here's your money. You know, now we have a lot of say. It's like it's the same thing as what goes on here. The more money you have, right? Politicians, the more money you have, the more things you can control. The more things can go your way when you got, these big corporations and super rich people, people that pay off politicians. You see on like Matt the Welder, he's always got the list of, contributors and the money that just flows to these politicians from people. That's so they can get things to sway their way a little bit. So that's how the whole world works.
Or is the world just controlled by ultra rich people, and they don't? The reason we give money to other countries is because it's a big money laundering deal. That's all theft. That's all theft.
Yeah, we may not give them that much money.
Yeah,
we give them half of or a quarter of what we say, and they just steal the rest.
Every country's got a bunch of fakes talking heads that run it, and then these people that have all the money
actually
secretly run every single country, and they, they just keep a country. I think they're just trying to keep every country fighting with each other because that's how you divide and conquer, and they really. They don't want everybody to just be like, oh, we're all kind of one world, and everybody to just stop fighting and get along. Like, that's their main goal, is to be fuckers.
Yeah.
I feel like they're cashing in finally on a lot of debt that we had, and that's why they allowed everybody to come to our country. They're like, all right, it's time to cash in on we want to get rid of some of our people, and we've been saying for decades that they're we're going to send them to the United States, and now it's time to cash in.
I'm tired of fucking checking my crypto and it not having a bunch of money in it, man. This is bullshit.
I said that yesterday when I checked the mail. I got the mail. It was just a bunch of junk mail. I was like, I'm standing in the road out there, and I go, why doesn't anybody send me any money?
Should have gone into precious metal, silver, $86.
I did. Oh, where'd my chain
almost
go?
tripled in value.
Trace just lost his chain.
At least doubled.
Is that your bracelet?
Yeah, must have taken it off last night.
He doesn't. He traded it for some booze. He doesn't remember.
Gold 4,600. Gold is doubled in price.
4,000?
It went up a little bit.
What Bitcoin is today. Bitcoin 92,000.
No, I'm up a little bit.
It's going up a little.
Show says silver went up over 200% in a year's time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How much?
You don't really hear about it. It's like 80. It's like $80-something. It was like in the 40s.
What, an ounce?
An ounce, yeah. So buy silver. Well, it might be too late. Of course, it could go up. Then see what happens is if you think you're one of these people like gold bugs who you got gold, and that's going to be your hedge against inflation and the apocalypse. And then like the government did, I think in World War II, they confiscate your gold.
Why would they confiscate your gold?
We need it. We're in a war. We're at war. We're at war. We need your gold.
What a crock of shit that
Who's
is.
telling those people they got gold? No, I don't got no fucking gold.
Well, I think when you buy that kind of stuff, you're buying it from one of those people that say they sell gold and silver.
They write it down.
And you're registered that you bought it.
So we say you got gold 25
what if you said I lost
years
it?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
I gave it to my somebody.
And then the federal agents come in and ransack your house and find your gold anyway.
I paid my housekeeper with gold.
Yeah,
that's a bad excuse.
I buried it in the yard. And I can't find it.
Can't find it. You guys can go dig around if you want.
I'd say I paid somebody with it, right?
It's kind of like guns. What if they're coming to confiscate your guns, and you just go put your gun out, hide it out in the woods, and say, that got stolen 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, if they try and outlaw guns, everybody's just gonna bury their guns in their yard. But I think they got fucking secret vision now. They can find them pretty easily. They're fucking space satellites with 3.
They can see
through anything.
Oh my god, I think you're right. See if anything's going on in Iran today. Women in Iran are all smoking cigarettes. That's their protest. They're like, yeah, we're taking off our hijabs and smoking cigarettes.
Well, they should take off the hijabs, but are they? Are they taking them off?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think this is real. I don't know what's real anymore.
So that's not a religious thing after all, huh?
See, this
Like
is
I always said.
this is Iran. This is all the people protesting, or this is New Year's Eve in Istanbul 4 years ago. I don't fucking know, but maybe it's Iran.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. The entire country has to rebel. Millions of people have to take to the streets, and then people in the army have to start going, oh shit, I'm joining them. That's the only way things ever change anywhere in the history of man. Nothing ever changes by voting. Ever, ever, ever,
No,
ever.
I mean, but I don't know if the police ever change. I mean, you watch these protests sometimes where everybody's on one side, but all the cops are all against it and beating the shit out of it. You're like, how? If everybody agrees with it, how do you get these cops to go out there and fucking risk their lives? It seems like they're,
That's why it has to be such a big movement, and the cops have to start thinking that their family is either in jeopardy or they're gonna have to join to defend their family. So it has to be so huge. So and we'll see what goes on in Iran. Trump's like, yeah, I may have to do something, and I think he's going to do something. It has to be in the next couple days, and we'll see if that starts World War III or not.
Why would it? Who's got Iran's back? China?
China and Russia.
Oh, fuck.
The worst two people to have the back. China and Russia. And they ain't saying dick. But see, this is like a picture. This is how it used to be in Iran. It was a normal country. It's what used to be a normal country. And
we ruined it. We ruined everything.
Now it's a deadly theocracy, and people are getting butchered in the streets.
Wasn't it nice? And then we killed their leader and put one of our guys in there. And I mean, that's what we usually do, right?
We went in and
I know we went in and fucked shit
and
up.
we put the Shah in, and I don't know why. I don't really know the history of Iran, but I know that people got sick of the Shah and overthrew him and put the theologians in charge, which is the worst thing anybody can do. So the Shah must have been pretty bad. I mean, it was a progressive country, but he probably had a bunch of secret police and all that shit. You know how they like to do.
Yeah.
I need to study more about the history of Iran.
Damn it! I did do a little studying up on that North Sentinel Island, but I kind of forgot what I researched extra.
Is that the island with the people you can't get to?
The 39 people left that you can't, And I mean, you look up a lot of it, and everybody's kind of like these savage beast people that live on this island, Don't go there or they'll kill you and eat you. And then, man, you just get a little bit so now what I remember from looking it up a little more, back in the, hundreds of years ago when there was more people on this island, some like big king type guy went there, and he liked to measuring their penises. He was really into measuring all these people's penises, which, he was measuring, adults and kids and everybody's wieners.
We got to breed people with these people with giant penises.
No, he was like a real weirdo, and he wrote all this shit down about, it's all like documented, all this stuff about, everybody's penis size and stuff like that. And then they also all got sick because of how when white people go places with disease and you don't have immunity. So the last time a white guy came there, he fucking measured all their penises and then killed them all with his diseases. So now these people are just like, it's been passed down through, and who knows how bad, if people have made the story worse on the island about white people.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably going to say some pretty bad stuff about
the white people are going to come cut your dick off
and fucking give you disease that kills your whole family. So, I mean, they just completely should not let white people on this island, They're completely in the right.
Or any people. Or like you've said, or do you let them know there's a better way? Or is their way, are they loving their way? But
You know, you might.
I think
you
they're
can't
gonna-
let
So
'em-
you leave them alone.
I think they're going to eventually die out because
Yeah.
they have to be so inbred that.
As soon as somebody wants that island, they're just gonna drop a bag of smallpox
if
on
there's
it.
anything
Yeah.
worthwhile on that island, they'll be gone.
Yeah,
Just like all the people in the
it may
rainforest.
just be a little island that they're like, nobody needs that island, so just let them breed until they're gone.
You can guarantee in the Amazon rainforest, they just butcher those people when they
Oh
find
yeah,
them.
all the time. They don't butcher them. They hire like locals to go give them fucking
Pox blankets.
something like that. That's what they do in South America.
Show says on Trace's Facebook page that he had someone send you a picture of Joe the Supermark for some reason.
No,
He said, so look at your messages on there and see, because they were like, have you seen the picture of Joe? I don't know
I gotta check it out right now.
what it is, if it's just his tattoo or some other weird picture of him or something.
Not seeing it. Oh, with a banana in his mouth.
I don't know. He didn't say what it was of. He just said he sent you. Had someone
Yep.
send.
Louise says we installed the Shah, and his secret police was the most brutal one of the most brutal in history. We installed him in 1953 because we wanted the oil. Life was good under the Shah if you didn't complain, but the violence against if you didn't like him, then the violence was bad, and that helped.
I won't say their name, but the person who sent me the picture of Joe the Supermarket eating a banana, I almost blocked you immediately because it's just a guy laying in a bed with a fucking
Oh, geez.
oxygen tank eating a banana. I was like, "Who the fuck's this weirdo sending me some weird?"
Can you send that picture to me?
I can.
So Louise saying, so was life better there with the Shah or without the Shah? Because sometimes, you would say sometimes that life was pretty good in these places when they had dictators and stuff in place. And then we went up and ruined their whole country. But does that then slowly make their country better? Or was it better when they had a horrible person in charge?
I think
keeping everyone in line.
certain guy like the Iraq. I think Iraq was better under Saddam Hussein because it's one of those countries that needs an iron fist to rule
they're
them. Because
savages.
they're kind of somewhat.
Who was that?
But Iran was very progressive. It was one of the cradles of civilization. Persia. It was a very very westernized, progressive place. I think before. And we went in and effed it all up.
Yeah,
like
they,
we like
they
to
always do that. I mean, who was
Why
like
are we
that
allowed
best?
to do that?
Because we want the money and the oil.
Who was the guy who was like the best leader ever?
No one.
And
No, I
they
don't know.
they killed him. Gaddafi or
Libby,
something?
Gaddafi?
well, I don't know exactly how good he was. All I know is his country turned into a terrible shithole as soon as we killed him.
Yeah, I mean they said that he he was the greatest leader like ever. That he was, everybody got. I mean, it was just like a paradise land. If you want, anything you wanted to do, the government would pay for, and
He
free schooling and free education and free food. It's like
Gaddafi wanted to start a African petrodollar. And so Hillary Clinton killed him. And they turned that country into a shithole that's full of kidnapping and horrible things now. That's what we like to do.
I always hear that Jamaica is, this is kind of random, but Jamaica is the #1 country in the world for organ harvesting.
That could be completely false,
Yeah.
or it could be true. Did you send me that joke?
Yeah, Joe the
Is
Supermarket.
that on Facebook?
I sent it, on Messenger. I sent it, I
Okay.
think.
So allegedly, Joe the Supermarket has been bedridden for the last 6 years. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I don't need to see that.
Like, why?
Uh,
Somebody sent me his picture. I forgot what Joe the Supermarket looked like, so I just get this picture in
Yeah.
my messages. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
wow,
you
who is
wouldn't
this guy?
You wouldn't think that was Joe the Supermarket. Supermarket.
There he goes.
I keep calling him Joe the Supermarket. He's
funny. Are you Did you show that?
Yeah, no, I did. He's a bedridden. Allegedly, he's got this. But some people say he's faking. I don't know if anybody's going to fake being in bed for 6 years.
You know,
Some people would.
if there was a person,
It would be Joe the supermarket.
well, ever since I mentioned my crypto not going up, it's been blowing up in the past 5 minutes.
Sell immediately.
So, can you imagine being a nurse and having to walk in on that every? He probably does that to her every day.
Yeah, eats bananas.
Hey, I can't walk. Remember?
Wipe my butt. What if you just give up on life? Who has to take care of you? Like if I just went and fucking laid on the street till I died, is anybody gonna come round you up?
Maybe not.
My legs don't work and I try and crawl. I crawl into a Winn-Dixie and I'm like, help me! Who helps? Who picks me up and where do they take me?
Right? Where do they take you? Because do they just, they do throw people out on the streets. I've seen it on the news where some of these homeless places, the hospitals, like some homeless person goes to a hospital, because they found him on a bench dying or something. And that whenever they feel like they're done with them, they're like, all right, we can't do nothing for them anymore. Some of these homes say that, these hospitals will just pull up and just release them right in front of their facility.
Yeah.
So that
Then do a trace burnout.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they do. They're like, well, they do bring some people here and they just dump them right in front of our place. And it's pretty shitty to do to people, volunteers and stuff.
Tucson Chick says Spain consistently has the highest official rate of organ donation from deceased donors, while the United States performs the highest total number of transplants. Trace, you're wrong again. But that's not what he's saying. He's saying Jamaica is where they do it illegally.
Illegally, yeah.
They steal your organs. Steal your
harvesting.
organs, which is probably true.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Nothing.
Here's a guy on TikTok from China saying America needs to start a revolution.
If you have an American flag in front of your house, swipe away. Do not watch this video. Okay, there's about 10% Americans want the revolution. It's too early, but it's not too early to prepare for the revolution. Let me share with you a business plan to prepare for the revolution.
A business plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready
Right
for
now-
a revolution, man. I've come out. What?
Now is 2026. If some households still have an American flag in front of their house, that means those people are supporting the American system. They are your enemy and they will be your enemy when the revolution starts. Before you eat the rich, you need more resources and weapons. Where to get all these resources and weapons?
Weapons?
Get it from those households who got American flag.
He's right. That's where all the weapons are.
From their house. Okay.
So what he's doing is
you guys
talking
also
to
need
people that are foreigners here. He's not talking to.
He's talking to and the left because people right now.
Yeah, because they don't. But
See-
he's also talking to foreigners because most people, don't people on both sides have flags and
in the-
hang American flags?
certainly,
or is
but
it mostly?
certainly, but I would say that it was probably mostly on the right.
Yeah.
That's
What?
where you get the
The hanging flags.
America.
from your house.
America's more of a right wing kind of deal.
Well, I'm not about that. Never mind. I'm not even going to talk about it.
Yeah, but see, like, if you're on the left and you're like, you don't like, and you can certainly think that this is a lot of overreach by President Trump. He's doing a lot of stuff. He doesn't ask Congress, blah blah blah. You can see that, but what the fuck do you think you're gonna get? Do you think what we had under Biden is gonna help America at all? No.
That was
Okay, so now you
terrible.
got Trump and you don't like that. Well, you know what? That's because nothing's going to help you. No political party's ever going to help you. And it's all just a big fucking game. And we had dog shit under Biden, and it remains to be seen what we're going to get in the next 4 years. I mean, I'm certainly you're foolish if you're not hoping that Trump succeeds. You're foolish.
Are you-
I was.
Did he just get in?
A year
He
ago. A
just-
year ago. I wish Biden had done better. I wish he hadn't spent $1 billion on green bullshit, but he didn't because he's a crook too. So I don't know what you want anybody to do.
How come there seems like there's no people like on the left that are really into guns?
Don't know. It's
Like, how are you not allowed to be on the left and really like how do they make it? It's obvious brainwashing because when you take two things, you don't like guns because you're on the left. Why can't you be on the left and really like guns? Everybody, you have to stick to all those ideas.
yeah.
Well, that's only about like it's 30% of the people. There's other people in the middle but those people may not want people to know that they,
I think they don't tell people.
yeah,
that they
they
like
don't
guns.
tell people.
You're not gonna if you got a bunch of
Because
lefty
then it makes them
friends.
seem like they're leaning
Yeah.
a little right.
Yes, you just keep that part of your life private.
It seems stupid.
See if this guy's got any more words of wisdom.
Who have a community set up a website and ask all your members to take picture of every household who got American flag. And
So you know
upload
where to
those
go? Is that what?
So you know who to get the guns from.
information to your website.
Well, good luck trying to get the guns from those people.
Yeah.
This guy ain't going in and getting no guns from.
Nope.
The address of each household. When the time comes, you guys can use this information as evidence to eat them first. Eat them, God will
Eat them. Eat them.
support you. Buddha will support you. Eat them with no regret, okay? So this is my business plan for you. When the time comes, some household, they will pay you a lot of money just to take off those information off your website.
That guy's probably just Chinese government send him to do that.
That seems like something he could get in trouble for saying.
It seems like
He's
it.
in China.
He's probably in China, yeah. He ain't getting in trouble at all.
Do whatever he wants.
Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I don't know. What is what's going on here?
What is this? This is I couldn't really figure it out. It says footage of Iranian demonstrators. This is in the United States. Iranian demonstrators taking down the U-Haul driver who tried to mow down a rally in Los Angeles. Now, I don't know whether this rally was I imagine it would be supporting the people of Iran. And I don't know if this guy did it on purpose. Hundreds of people immediately chased this guy down and destroyed his truck and neutralized him. Neutralized him? That doesn't sound good.
Neutralized.
Before
See,
they
that's when you run people over. When people are trying to get into your truck, you're allowed to run them over, right?
In Florida, you are.
if you
Didn't Ron DeSantis say you can run people over if they're trying to
if you
an angry mob?
yep, you can run an angry mob over.
I'd be going about 50 right now.
What if you incite the angry mob and then you make the angry mob
No,
mad, like screaming stuff out the window? You bunch of fizz.
Well, you got the First Amendment. You're allowed to scream whatever you want. Nobody
then
can
they come start beating you up and you run them over.
run them over.
Sounds like a good. I'm gonna do that this weekend.
I wouldn't want to be this guy.
No,
That's not a good place to be in. Is he still in the house? See, he needs to floor it.
Yeah.
He's just
There's
he's
no
just,
way
he's
I'm
slow
going to
roll-
let people
he's slow
just
rolling.
But-
attack me like
all
that.
right,
Pull you out of the
Alright.
cab and kill you.
And then
Now-
he can't even see to drive because they're bashing his windshield.
now you're just a guy standing. You're not involved in the angry mob. You're just around here. The guy is legally allowed to run the angry mob over. But what if you're behind the angry mob with a gun and now you have the right to shoot the guy coming at you because he's trying to run you over, and you shoot the guy in the truck, but you weren't involved in the angry mob, and now you get ran. Well, you're just both dead.
You got to go to trial on that one, buddy.
I'm scraping this guy off on a
Yeah.
car.
I
For
know,
sure.
man. Scraping this guy on a telephone pole for sure. Okay, so this guy in the U-Haul's no Shah, no regime, no mullah. So he's saying the U.S. is doing the same shit. So he's against what the Iranian people are doing because he's thinking it's a psyop by the Israelis and U.S. to overthrow the Iran government and make it a pro-U.S. government, which is
could be-
entirely possible.
Yeah. Where is
He's
this
lucky
at?
the cops showed up, or he's going to get killed.
Where is this?
I think it was in California.
Where are these people running to?
You want to kick his ass.
Someone said something about they shot the driver.
Said they neutralized him.
Crystal Gale said shot the driver. No, the driver doesn't look shot, but who are these people that are mobbing him?
These are the pro-Iranian protesters. They are in favor
So
of the revolution to overthrow the theocracy. And this guy's saying, same script as last time in 1953. Don't fall for it. So I don't know who's right.
Right, and you could say they're, this is why they have dictators to control these savages,
Well,
or the other way around, or
Well,
they're
Iran-
trying to
yeah.
rise up, whatever.
Yeah.
So you got
Oh, look,
both.
they got jamming him with the flagpoles now. That's got to hurt.
Why did he stop? Did he run out of gas? I mean,
Maybe he didn't. Does he have a gun or has he got a phone in his
I
hand?
don't know, but he ought to
What's he got
get
in
the
his
fuck
hand
out
there?
of
It's
there.
like a phone.
Man, where's the cops? The cops were right behind him. They were right. Remember?
Yeah.
Where's the cops?
You said this is in California?
I'm not sure, but I think it is.
I
It's
think
in the US for
California
sure.
is turning into a third world country.
Well, it kind of is. It kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where's the cops?
listen, I don't think we should have these kind of people in our country at all. Whatever whatever side they're on. For years, growing up, I was like, man, that's all those people do is fight over there. They just fight their whole life. And now there's so many of them here, they're going to start doing that shit in our country. And look what they're doing. It's like, get the fuck out. That's what I say. I don't want that shit going on in our country. You bring
Donna-
your fight to our country, and now you're going to do the same shit you did over there that you got away from. Isn't that why you moved here? Is that why you moved here or no? To get away from that shit?
Well, you could say that these were. I mean, Iran is not exactly like the Middle East. They're not quite as savage, and they were having a nice, happy protest about their country being freed, and then this guy came and started plowing through them with
Being
a
a
U-Haul.
Well, I don't want your protests here. How about that?
Donna's 100% in favor of ICE and what they're doing, and I'm pretty much in favor of it as well.
I just don't want other countries. I would never go to China and start protesting stuff, in another country that we want. Why don't you do this for the United States? What? Go back. They'd probably put me in jail, right? Or not just China,
China,
any other
almost any-
country. I
almost
don't know
any
why I
country.
do always just say China, but any other country. Other countries don't want you bringing your bullshit to their country. And that's not just a United States thing.
Nope. Most countries don't. Most countries are way less tolerant than we are.
You know,
Yeah,
you-
most countries don't want your bullshit
you
there.
let people in from any country. It don't really matter. You just got to go through a couple steps maybe before you come to America.
It's
Make
not,
sure you're not
not
a
a
murdering
murdering
rapist.
rapist. Or a terrorist. That's all. It's not hard. Here's the
There ain't no terrorists. I don't think
There's
that.
no such thing as
no
terrorists.
such thing as terrorists.
Made up by the U.S. the government.
They all, one attack
believe
and
that, too.
one attack and one attack only. This is the greatest attack ever.
Can't.
I mean, that one really gets me, the 9/11. I go back and forth on
Really
that
gets a lot
all
of
the
people.
time. Sometimes I'm just like, am I just an idiot for thinking, these people crash the... And then you dig down a little more and you're like, no, I'm not an idiot. I believe 100% our government did this. our government set this whole thing up and smashed 2 fucking planes into the World Trade Centers. They fucking painted everything with thermite paint, and it fucking melted down, and so they could go to war with another country to make millions and billions of dollars.
I believe 2 of the planes that crashed, the one was it Iowa, crashed in Iowa, straight down into the cornfield, and the one in the Pentagon, there was no parts of the plane left.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that's
No, zero parts of the
fucking
plane
parts left when a plane crashes. They've never, they look for the wreckage when a plane crashes. There's never been, anytime a plane goes down, they're not like, well, we didn't bother looking for it because we know that it disintegrates into nothing. And the Pentagon one, I mean, am I crazy on that one? It looks like a bomb. It was like a bomb went off on the side of it, and they took all the video of it and destroyed it.
Okay, so like if somebody in the chat, so rebut this argument. The Pentagon, probably one of the most cameraed places in the world, wouldn't you think?
Yes.
The Pentagon, it's the hub of American military might.
Yes.
Probably 1,000 cameras. Yet there's not one picture of a plane
coming through the office.
No, there's like a brief. There's one camera like on
you see something blurry
from a toll booth. Like a
booth.
guard shack. That you see a little blurry thing. There's not pictures. Where's the pictures of this plane? Videos of the plane coming,
I thought they said they took him because it wasn't a plane, it was a bomb, and they didn't want people.
No, it's not a bomb. They don't say it was a bomb.
Or something.
The government definitely said it's not a bomb. The government said it was a plane.
God,
and you remember there were maneuvers to fly the plane into the Pentagon like it was flown would have to be done by an expert aviator. So how do you explain that some guy who took, in between trips to the strip club in Florida, took a few flight lessons in a Cessna simulator, and then did one of the most amazing aerial maneuvers in history.
Yeah.
I don't believe it at all.
I don't believe
you can believe it.
I mean,
and we don't even have to argue about
why
it.
do you? Yeah, why do people always got to get mad and like argue about it? Like, why don't you just say, "Oh, I don't think that," I have a different opinion on that, and we move on.
I said the 2 most on TikTok, Ned's TikTok.
Yeah.
The most anger was generated by the moon landing song.
Yes.
And the second one was generated by the Trillionaire song about Ned making fun of trillionaires.
Yeah.
So people, they get mad, like always. You should be able to be as rich as you fucking want, and if not, I'll get mad as fuck at you. I don't get it at all.
Yeah, I'll get mad right now. I think if you believe in the moon landing, you're just a buffoon at this point. I think NASA's sending people around the moon or something to see if it's possible.
In 27, I believe, we will be sending astronauts around the moon to see if they can handle the radiation.
What the fuck? You can't come out and say that. I mean, you're basically NASA coming out and saying we didn't go to the moon. And the NASA's coming out and saying that, and people are still like, no, we went to the... Sorry, Ned's Navy. I hope he's not listening. No. He's going to be angry about it.
I'll never believe it. I'll never believe it. If you lived in America in the 60s, if you grew up in the 60s and 70s, and you know how primitive our technology was, and that a computer would have to be the size of our living room.
Yeah.
Because everything, and that we sent men to the moon with that primitive technology, and then blasted off the moon, reconnected with a spaceship, flew all the way back. It's like the most ridiculous thing I'll ever heard.
The blasting off the moon.
That's the one that gets me.
One that you're like, man, I don't think we blasted off the moon.
Well, we did have a camera set up on the moon and it was so. See, you can't even get a cell signal on the Howard Franklin Bridge, but that we could control a camera on the moon to follow a blasting off. Whatever you call it.
We didn't even have Starlink yet.
We didn't have shit. We didn't have nothing. But they did call the president from the moon. They called the telephone.
Yeah.
I don't argue about it anymore. It's fact we didn't go to the moon. I don't argue about it anymore.
I'll believe we went to the moon when I'm standing on the goddamn moon.
When we send another guy to the moon again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be AI anyway. You won't be able to tell. This is the
That's right. They were saying, what were they saying, talking about the AI on the news? Were they saying, someone selling these drugs that stars are endorsing, and it's all AI. It's like they got like Oprah and A-listers vouching for these drugs that make you lose weight.
Yeah, but
and
it's fake.
a scam. It's
all
all
fake.
AI.
I mean, I don't fall for that anymore. I mean,
People are spending hundreds of dollars on these pills. So that like Oprah's endorsing, and they're like, that's not even Oprah. It's all AI. It's all fake. So everything, you won't even know everything's fake. And then the lady comes on and says, because if it's too good to be true, then it usually is. That old saying. She said, because there's no magic pill without exercise that's going to make you lose weight. It's like, isn't that what Ozempic is?
Yeah.
You're completely wrong at this point about that. But
no. Because Ozempic is going to kill you eventually. So it's not a magic
so
pill.
it is too good to be
It's
true.
too good to be
It
true.
might not kill you. How do you know?
Oh, it's going to kill you. I bet. Because there's no magic pill.
That's what
It
I'm
might
saying.
not
but
kill you, but it's going to do bad shit to you. There's no way that this, I mean, how many pictures have you seen of people on Ozempic who look terrible?
Terrible.
They have a Ozempic mouth, Ozempic tongue, Ozempic butt. You got it's a bad.
Do you think any of them will die? I guess
It
we'll
may
have
not
to wait
kill
and
you,
see.
or it may take 10 years to kill you.
I don't understand what stops the losing of the weight. You go from losing, and then they say you got to be on them forever. What stops you from losing weight?
I
if
mean,
you have to be
maybe-
on them forever.
Maybe we did just find a way to, keep people skinny. A magic skinny pill.
No
I mean,
way.
I don't think so. I'm just, I'm sitting back looking at it, and I'm like, man, it might be nice to get on that Ozempic, lose a couple pounds, but I would never do it. But I also don't. They never have like a mass dying of people from things like this usually. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ozempic, which is semaglutide, works for weight loss by mimicking the GLP-1 hormone, which signals your brain you're full. So they're tricking you to feel full. It slows stomach emptying. That doesn't sound healthy.
Well, I
But
think
do-
you got
so
a bunch
do
of
they eat it all?
Your poop's in you for longer. I've heard.
Your stuff's in you. The food's in you for longer, and
Yeah.
then the poop's in you for longer. That
Uh-huh.
doesn't sound healthy at
Well,
all.
what makes you ever want to eat then? I mean, you got to eat. So if you're
That's why these people are so fucking skinny, I think.
right,
They don't want to eat.
but what makes you? They got to tell them you got to eat. You do have to eat something. And like I said, what makes you stop losing weight if they say you have to be on the pill forever?
And do you?
Do you just waste
I don't
away?
think you do.
I'm gonna Google that one right now. Do you have to be on Ozempic forever?
They just say if you stop taking Ozempic, you're gonna get fat again, fatty.
Yeah. You likely need to take Ozempic long term, potentially indefinitely, to maintain its benefit or for weight loss. Stopping often leads to regaining weight or blood sugar control worsening.
I mean, Lord,
They know-
so
they
it
know-
fucks up your system.
They know fatty's going to get fat again. That's what they know.
Yeah.
You got to take it, or else you're going to just start picking out again.
Sean says I was 180 when I quit drinking. Now I'm 168. I'm actually eating more than I did when I drank. Just saying, Trace.
Alcohol's got a lot of calories. Empty fucking calories is what it is. Empty calories.
All right. So these people, so they know, that's what I said at the beginning, that they know these people didn't change their eating habits. They're just taking the pill. But do they tell them only take half of the pill now that you're, 97 pounds? Or do they keep taking it and go, well, I still feel full, so I'm just not eating, and I'm 50 pounds. I'm dying because you told me to keep taking the pill.
I mean, there's a lot
don't know.
lot of people. I mean, that work with Lauren that are not really overweight that much, that are taking Ozempic.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And I just look at them, I think of that, and I'm like, why would these people take this Ozempic just to lose a little bit of weight when it's, in the end, it could be killing you?
Yeah.
But they're just, I'm thinking everybody's thinking of as a magical weight loss drug that's great that the doctors, the doctor said it was okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's how most people think. I just don't think other people think like that. And it's just, why wouldn't I take Ozempic to lose some weight? They don't even consider all that it comes from the pharmaceutical companies.
Most people see we live in an information bubble where we try to find out all this information, and that's how we've always been, very interested in the real story. Most people live in a vacuous non-information bubble.
Yeah.
They don't think anything's wrong with Big Farm at all. Most Americans don't even have any idea that Big Farm is one of the worst industries in the world and kills so many people.
That is true.
No, they have no idea.
Sometimes I'll say stuff in front of people and they'll be just like floored.
Floored.
What? What are you talking about? It's like, oh, you're one of those, huh?
I can't even drink anymore, or I just start telling people how stupid they are.
It's not a good way to grow a podcast. So here's the cops. The cops finally come and pull this guy out of the U-Haul in L.A. He doesn't seem to be that hurt.
How can you not? People have been shoving broomsticks at your head.
I know. This is a scary scenario for a cop. There's only a couple cops here.
See, you got a bunch of frickin' savages coming at you.
This guy's thick.
Yeah, he's thick.
He can push him back.
For so long, it's a lot of people.
I don't know why, but for some reason this whole video looked AI. It might
Could be.
I mean, they're
It
just
could
gonna.
be. If you're not out there and driving by that, you wouldn't know if that ever happened or not.
Yeah.
I don't believe there would be that many people out there.
Why not?
I don't know. It just doesn't.
There's people all over the world gathering to praise the people in Iran for standing up to their government, even though it's a United States and Israel psyop. So that was weak, Trace.
It was. Yeah, you missed the first one. I thought you were going to get
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Silent.
My bad. My bad. All right, it's getting...
Brandon says, I received a box of Len Carr's nuts at my shop yesterday.
Oh.
I had nuts in my mouth all day yesterday. What a stud. I'll be bringing them to the bar show to share them.
Yeah.
Where's our nuts, Len?
Sending them to Brandon now?
I mean, that's good. Brandon deserves some nuts.
Yeah, he deserves
his
lots of
mouth.
nuts.
He deserves a lot of nuts in his mouth.
All right, it's already 9:17. Time is flying by.
Yeah,
flying by.
Yeah, taco.
Let's take a break. And we'll be right back. Right back with more ClusterF.
これまでの第三次世界大戦、アメリカ合衆国はマドゥロを拘束するためのニュースは世界中を駆け巡り、あらゆる放送を席巻していた。だが彼らの知らぬところで、イランでは長き眠りについていた獅子が目覚め始めていた。
通信を遮断しろ。こんな姿を世界に見せるわけにはいかん。しましいモサドめ、奴らが裏で糸を引いている。フィレラ私がマドロのようにただ横たわると思っているのか。全員撃て。
ありがとう、ヒーロー。
界にイラン国民の意志を見せてやる。
ワナルはキーウ周辺のエネルギー基盤とドローン製造拠点を攻撃する。これにより敵の電力を断ち生産を締め上げることができる。ただし標的はポーランド国境のすぐ近くだ。やれ、全てを灰にしろ。石油タンカーの応酬はすでに始まっている。奴らが動き出すのも時間の問題だ。だが今ははっきり分かったはずだ。この半球は我々のものだ。やれやれ、イランも追い詰められたものだな。イランは膝をついたアイアンストライク作戦前進させろ。
Unlock my phone and watch the world die. They crying to God while they run for their lives. Blood in the streets, bombs in the sky. Goodbye. I hope you had dreams come true. I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you. And I hope and I pray, 'cause it's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? I turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye, I will remember you. I know it's shoot or be shot and they're men just like you. But I hope and I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Soon you TV or in that phone to see, because you will look out the window and boom. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Welcome back to ClusterF. Got the Sean Raz crappy song of the week coming up. Oh, I forgot. We got a brand new episode of Mike and Trace's Hip Hop Countdown up on the VIP, ClusterFshow.com. Another episode of Mike and Trace Hip Hop Countdown. Another episode of The Hang OT coming up tomorrow. The Hang tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Yippee-yo, Donna's out feeding the deer, feeding her babies. You ever see deer out there in Webster?
Not like around here, but yeah.
You ever see any bucks?
I think so. Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Yeah,
Down our... I've never seen any in Webster except for on our road.
Oh, yeah?
And that's it. Every once in a while you see one cross them.
Yeah, we got some... Usually you don't see the bucks. They usually hang out in the woods. And a lot of bucks now, they're getting chased over here. But it's cool to see them. Somebody will probably blast them in the neighborhood. Just like our neighbor did a few years ago. It's like, don't be shooting deer in our backyard. It's like right there down in the corner. Not in our yard. Just on the driveway over there. It's like, don't be doing that.
Just so hard. Not, I don't want to shoot a deer. But I wouldn't mind a fucking cooler full of fucking deer steaks.
Just wait. Just wait till the apocalypse. If you think you got it bad, Trace, sometimes you wake up, you're having a bad day, you think you got it bad.
Yeah.
But at least you didn't have your chin and your lower jaw eaten off by a grizzly bear.
Ooh, yeah, I did not.
This guy's got a mannequin. He's got a mannequin set up now. I'm not a mannequin. What do you call it?
Fake chin?
Like a Muppet. What are those things?
Muppet.
Not one of those. Marionette.
Yeah.
Like those kind of puppet chin. What?
I didn't hear him growl. I didn't hear him roar. I didn't hear him step on branches and break them. I just saw him coming at me. I lifted my gun up because I already had it in my hand.
So he's got a totally prosthetic
chin,
bottom lip, and part of his jaw.
Doing all right.
It's not too bad. I might spray paint it to match my skin a little more, because it's not that bad.
That chin.
And he talks pretty good with it.
I fired it and it misfired. I spun it right back to that dead shell.
Oh my gosh!
But the next thing I knew, it misfired, and I probably said a few choice words and rolled my eyes. I don't know, but the next thing I remember is his nose was about the same size as my fist. And that's one of my bear strategies, is to punch him in the nose if I had to, if it got to that. So that's always been my strategy. And I got a hole here and a hole there. And I'm assuming he got me.
I think he drools. I think I've seen he's got a tissue in his hand. But still.
Not too bad.
Not too
for
bad
getting your chin bit off.
You're getting lifted up by your chin by a grizzly bear.
When I tried to punch him, but the next thing I remember after the click and the ocean is he had me by the jaw, and he picked me up by my jaw off the ground, and I could see the father running towards me, and in my first edition there it says, I yelled, "Help me," but the more I think about it, I don't think I could have said anything with him having a hold of my jaw. But I know I thought "help me" in my mind. To me, I said "help me." And at that point, the bear bit down, and I could just hear and feel it
Can you imagine that? What
what
that
that
feels
feels
like?
breaking my jawbone.
Oh my gosh.
And at that moment, I'm assuming I don't remember the rest of the attack. The next thing I remember is he was running away. I could just see his butt running away from me.
Wow.
And but he actually clawed my chest, collapsed my lung,
Oh my gosh.
and then he bit my leg, and you can tell he bunched up my muscle right there when he bit. And that's the hole that was bleeding the worst. I knew I was bleeding more out of that puncture in my leg than I was out of my jaw.
Man.
Oof, man.
You know, I mean, they say we got, really sophisticated technology, but they still can't really make you, if you fuck your face up, they can't, seems like they should be able to do that, right? Make your face normal again.
I think they just need to quit working on robots and work on making people's faces whole again.
Yeah. No, I guess not enough people get their face fucked
Yeah,
up, and there's
that's
not
what
enough money in it.
It's hardly
That's
anybody.
what it is.
Hardly anybody.
That's why I think blind people are fucked. I don't think they're doing a lot of trying to solve blindness because there's not enough blind people to be worried about it.
Or is it too complex? The human eye is just so complex that you can't recreate it. I don't know.
It could be that.
I'll wait till Donna gets in here to talk about my crazy bitches. How women have turned into crazy bitches.
No, man, I think they have.
It's unbelievable. Let's go with another animal attack. Let's see, where is it? I lost it.
Is what's his face? You're talking about Aaron Rodgers. Is Baker Mayfield, you think, gonna play for the Bucks?
Yeah, he'll still be
Again
back. He'll be
next
back.
year?
Yeah, I mean, it was just an off year, and he started out like gangbusters, and you never, it could be the offensive coordinator who they fired, but the defense sucks, and Todd Bowles is a defensive coach, and I think they should have got rid of him.
Yeah, nobody likes him.
I'm tired of hearing his excuses.
I mean, what are we gonna? I mean, they've got to do something. Like if they don't get a bunch of better defensive players next year, I think the same shit's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, same shit.
I mean, they looked amazing at the beginning of the year. They just fell apart.
I've never seen it. It's 6-2, and then they ended up 7-9.
Yeah,
I mean, they lost
all the second
they
half
went
of the season.
They went 1-7 at the last half of the season. That's just no excuse for
That's
that.
insane.
It says here a solo female hiker has died after a suspected mountain lion attack, the first to happen since 1999. So mountain lion killed a woman in Colorado.
The first attack in Colorado.
The first death, I think. First death.
In America?
No, in Colorado.
In Colorado?
For 20 years.
I thought they killed more people than that.
No, they don't. You hardly ever hear of.
I know barely ever, but I thought it was like once a year somebody gets got by a mountain lion.
Let me Google that.
So you ain't even got to be afraid of mountain lions?
Unless if you're hiking alone in Colorado, you do. Mountain lion just attacks.
Yeah, I'd try attacks because I would think they would get attacked more. They just haven't killed. I don't know how you get attacked by a lion and don't get killed. Seems like they would attack you.
Well, she got killed.
I
yeah.
know, but if there's just more attacks but not deaths, it's like how do you not get killed?
It says there were 10 attacks in mainland British Columbia, 5 in Texas, 4 in California, 3 in Alberta, 2 in Colorado, and 2 in Arizona, 2 in Montana, and 2 in Wyoming. That's a lot.
How do they not kill you?
That's that's in the these statistics. This is like from 8.
Statistics are hard.
Okay, this is in the last 100 years. Oh,
100.
okay, I thought this was last year.
Yeah.
This is so there's hardly any ever attacks.
You go pet one.
You're talking about 20 attacks in
I'll go
100.
pet one.
Don't do it, Trace.
So the last one I think was in 1868. Oh no, this is not the last. Never mind. These statistics are stupid. A lot of them are kids. Kids get drug off. Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah. You don't want to be a kid around a mountain lion.
A couple 3-year-olds dragged off by the mountain lion. Can you imagine seeing your kid dragged off by a mountain lion?
I mean, there's parts in the Midwest, I think, I don't know, some areas, not in Florida, where they reintroduce like wolves and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what happens if you're the guy who came up with the idea to fucking populate this area with wolves, and you let a bunch of wolves go, and they steal a bunch of babies and eat them? Like, are you in trouble for that?
No, but you're gonna have a lot of unhappy people. So yeah, you're pretty safe if you're not a kid, because a lot of these kids are age 3 killed by a cougar. This one says inside his home.
Oh yeah, they
Jump
get
through a
into your
window.
house. They'll come get your baby inside.
It's a 7-year-old boy killed while walking on the beach. 13
Where?
This is in Texas.
Yeah, my kids are old enough to, like go play outside, just like in the front yard and stuff by themselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can hear. We got a trailer, so I can hear them outside the whole time they're outside. Playing on the trampoline and stuff. I don't have to worry about a coyote getting them, right? Like,
No,
No, I think coyotes will stay away.
they're somewhat what do you call it?
They're like a
Skittish.
yeah, and they're like a German Shepherd. Have you seen one?
barely. I
They're
have.
thinner than a shepherd.
I've never seen one out in Webster, but sometimes right by our house, you can tell there's fucking 15 coyotes over there. They'll just be going crazy, howling. Big pack of, at least it's got to be 10 of them. They're all going crazy. Every time the train goes by, they start going crazy too. In the winter, I don't know why, but in the winter, if the train goes by, you just hear all the coyotes going crazy. But you'll be like, the woods is right here, and you'll be standing there looking into these woods, and you're like, man, they're like fucking 10 feet back in those woods, but I've never seen one.
Huh. You put up a night cam, you will.
Yeah, for sure.
They're pretty elusive. We don't see them a lot around here. They're here, but we don't see them.
I have that video. You probably wouldn't be able to find it on that computer, but it's on there.
What video?
About
when
the one walked over on the property by the pond, right after the horses walked. And then a
I
coyote
forgot
walked.
about that. I was over next door. That wasn't even that long ago. And I was went up and leaned up against that fence. So I guess I wasn't fucking making any noise.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this fucking coyote just comes up fucking 5-10 feet away from me and just sitting there. And then I made a noise, and he was like, oh, shit, there's a fucking person right there.
I was riding my bike in the well fields, and I saw something caught my eye. And it was a little baby. It was a little pup.
Oh.
It was so cute. So cute. But I ain't messing with no.
Gosh, it's so weird how similar they are to dogs. And if you killed a dog, people would, lose their shit.
Yeah.
But people just fucking mow down coyotes all day, every day. Some people go out and kill fucking 50 coyotes and have a pile of fucking coyote bodies, and nobody gives a shit.
Yep.
And they're like, because that would kill my
Kill my
cat
pet
or my
little dog.
Little dog, but so will a big dog. So will a pit bull.
Yeah.
If it's off a leash, but you don't see them mowing them down. Trace,
Yeah.
Friday morning, you're gonna be in the low 30s or 20s up there.
20s.
Ooh.
20s Friday.
Yeah. Don't
So
forget. You left 2 jackets here so far, so you ain't gonna have any jackets to wear if you.
I know. I was low this morning. I had to wear that one that's a little tight.
Trace is wearing Bella's jackets here.
Oh, I had to buy a freaking shirt when we went to Orlando. It was terrible. I get, Harper. We were all soaking wet, and it was getting a little bit cold out. Once we left, none of us wanted to be wet. That sucks. Just riding an hour in the car wet. But Harper, before we went, was like, "Daddy, you should bring some extra clothes."
Oh, smart. She's smart.
In case it gets, in case you get wet. was like, yeah, you know, maybe I will bring some extra clothes. She forgot to get her clothes. She was like, I'm bringing my clothes. You should bring some too. But then she forgot hers.
Sounds like a trip to Walmart in Orlando.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I ended up. I swear this was my shirt in my pants, but I put this shirt on, and I mean, I can barely move in it. It's so tight.
But you still drove all the way to Orlando in it?
No, this is my shirt I got to change into.
Why'd you buy a too small shirt?
I didn't. I brought this from home, and it was just, I don't know. It shrank a lot or something.
Or something.
And I mean, it's just like I'm just completely jammed into this thing, and it's not that long. And the pants I brought as well. I need to throw these pants away. They got a hole like this big right in the crotch. Big old hole in the crotch. You know, and I got this teeny tiny shirt on with pants that have a hole in the
What
crotch.
a creep.
God.
Like, God damn it. I can't. And we're about to go to fucking Cheddar's to eat. And I'm not taking this fucking. The worst thing ever is putting back on a wet shirt.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like, I was like, I'm not fucking putting it up. I'll go eat in this teeny tiny little shirt before but I figured, you know, if I go in and buy a big enough shirt that's big enough, I won't have to buy pants to, you know, I can use the big shirt to cover up my crotch hole. You know, I'm not spending. There was a place that said T-shirts in a plaza, and I was just like, these T-shirts are gonna be fucking $70 in here. It was only $18. I got a
You should
shirt.
have just went to Walmart. Isn't there Walmart
yeah.
everywhere?
Salvation Army.
Everybody could have got a shirt for $5.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm still looking at these cougar deaths. Jamie Fellharber of Washington was attacked and killed. 13. He was attacked and killed as he tried to outrun a cougar for about 100 yards. Oh. Imagine watching that, you're like, go, go, go. Come on, go.
No
He
way.
didn't get it.
I don't know. Which is worse, play dead or run? I think running, man, it makes them chase you.
Yeah, certain things.
But then
Cats.
otherwise you just lay there.
Lay there and hope for the best. I don't know about that.
Running isn't going to work, though.
I think you fucking just turn around and throw hands with that fucking cougar.
Yeah, what if you punch him in the...
That's what you're supposed to do with a black bear.
Till that big paw comes at you.
Yeah, till those claws, which are 3 inches long.
Yeah,
If it's
well,
black,
he died, so what he did didn't work.
If it's
Yeah.
black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down.
Yeah.
If it's white, you die. That's the saying.
If it's white,
You die.
What's
Polar
white?
bear
You ain't-
fucking eats you.
Polar bears is going to eat you because it just wants to eat you.
yeah.
All
it's
the others
hungry.
may have other reasons. The other polar bears like, there ain't nothing out here to eat for 7 miles, and I am you right now.
It's I think in places with polar bears, some countries, it's against the law to lock your car.
Yeah.
Because
Say it again.
it's against the law to lock your car because somebody might need to use your fucking car to get away from a polar bear.
And you're like, God damn it, it's locked.
You've seen the video of the guy who's doing something, and a polar bear comes off after him, and he just makes it onto his snowmobile in time.
Yeah.
It was a close one. The thing that started up. I think he was already running, luckily. I think if he even just had to start up that snowmobile, he might have got.
Mark Medema, 10, was killed in Colorado while hiking in the Rocky Mountain National Park when he got ahead of his family. Always stay with the group, Mark.
Yeah.
Jared,
Damn it, Mark.
Jared Atadero, number 3. How's a 3-year-old went missing during a religious hiking trip? If you're out in the woods, you ought to keep a track of your 3-year-old. So a lot of these are little kids
How many
playing in their backyards.
How many people get lost at like a SeaWorld every day? You know, like is it every once in a while a kid goes missing and you got to go up to the front desk and figure out where they are
Every day,
or
I
is
would
there
think.
like 10 kids a day at
Yeah.
SeaWorld getting lost? I mean, I see how it could easily happen. I'm just responsible enough to not lose my kids at SeaWorld.
Good for you.
But I could see, I could see how it could happen with all those people and kids running everywhere. And you just, get walking, your kid wanders off. My kids aren't dumb enough to get lost at SeaWorld, too. But there's a lot of dumb fucking people out there with dumb fucking kids. that don't pay attention.
True.
It seems like there's a lot of people that would get lost out there.
I imagine they do. I imagine every day there's someone. I'm surprised more don't like. Sorry. I don't know. It seemed like you'd occasionally hear of one that got lost and got killed or kidnapped or something. Of course, there's cameras everywhere.
What is it? I was a little. I think I knew this already, but it just kind of hit me. I was watching Tires yesterday, and there's the one with what's his name, Ron White.
Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah, the comedian Ron White's in one of them, and he's this guy's fixing up a car. He puts all this work into fixing up this car he's trying to get, and then in this show, Ron White gets drunk and takes it and crashes it into a telephone pole, and then gets arrested. And the guy, his car is destroyed, and he didn't have insurance on it, so he's fucked. But
was Ron White playing Ron White or just a?
No, he's playing a old washed up NASCAR driver, and he crashed into this pole, and I was like. So if somebody takes your uninsured car that's just maybe a project car you're working on and smashes it into the telephone pole, they just go to jail. There's no financial anything.
Because they usually don't have any money, so there's...
Yeah, but you have no responsibility of paying that guy back for that car?
You do.
Yeah.
Do you?
You just...
Yeah, you can't take somebody's car and crash it and not pay him for it.
They usually, will...
Good luck getting it.
Yeah, they're just like, yep, you were awarded $50,000. Good luck getting it.
What do you mean, good luck getting it?
You got to collect it from the person, and the person...
Who's got to collect it from the person? You do?
You may have
to go fucking knock on her door and be like, you owe me
They're
some
like,
money?
it's up to you to hire a lawyer to get that money. And they don't have it, so...
They don't have it, so...
you got to hope that maybe they get a good job one day, and maybe you'll be able to collect it then. Gosh. Which usually doesn't happen.
I wasn't sure if he just went to jail or if he had to pay it back.
Because then you got that person the rest of their life also going... I got to work somewhere under the table, otherwise they're going to take my money for that thing I owe.
Yeah, people do everything to avoid that shit.
Gosh, I mean, if I get awarded $50,000 from somebody that has no money, I'm just like, that's where all my hope's going. I'm just gonna not get a job, but just hope.
Buddy. Come on,
I'm gonna be the most enthusiastic, nice person to this guy. Be outside of his yard every day. Let's get a job.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Send him.
Go to college.
Send them job applications in the mail all the time.
People like that don't care.
Here's someone that's hiring. And they'd rather they'd rather not get a job than have to pay that money back.
Hell yeah.
They're like, it ain't even worth it for me because if I work, 50% of it's got to go to this guy.
Oh man,
they want to weigh in, Trace.
What?
The people want to weigh in.
Oh yeah, I don't know where I'm at.
Town and Country gifted a tier 1 sub to. Oh, wrong one for the wrong thing.
This joint out of my pocket weighs too much.
To CJ Cole, and thank you very much, Town and Country. That's 7 gifted subs for him. Appreciate it. Let's see. We got who's guessing here? Town and Country says 181. Crystal Gale says 178. Ned's Navy says 179. Tucson Chick with the standard 200. Here we go.
Uncut Meaty Mandingo 181. VW Rick 184. BBBB 180. Dion's Bathtub with the 177.
181.
181. Oh boy.
Brandon.
Uncut Meaty Mandingo got that one.
Someone else. Maybe Ned's Navy.
Town and Country
never the
Town
same.
and Country got it too.
It's never even close to the same
no,
as
it's
last
not.
time.
Let's see. I got we're talking about women. I was always been the biggest proponent of women. I was women, I'm a big fan of strong women, independent women, women in sports, women who
She finally get to you?
Yeah,
to hating women?
No, I can't stand her anymore. No, women have gone insane. These with the left, they've just gone insane. Like I got a bunch of examples.
It irritates me. Like, I don't know if I want to watch these videos, whatever you're about to play.
What irritates you?
Women.
Oh, you just
No,
make
like
fun of me.
crazy bitches.
And you wonder, you always say, why does she hate on women? You see how women are, right? You say it all the time. Women are, they're hateful, they're crazy, they're this, they're that. It's like, and usually when it comes to other women and men, they don't care if you're married. That makes them more, them want to get you more in their eyes because they're fucking crazy.
Who, women? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why women hate on women.
Women suck, like it does seem like a lot more girls want to bang guys if they got a girlfriend. It's like, they don't even want to bang the guy. They just want to make the woman mad.
Yeah,
You can
they're
have
fucking cunts, man.
Spite sex to fucking
Bitches be cray. Here it says here, in Charlotte, North Carolina, more than 1,000 people. I would imagine almost all women. Go ahead.
Level 1 hype train.
Level 1 hype train.
Level 1 hype train on Tuesday.
More than 1,000 people packed Dilworth United Methodist Church to receive training on how to defend against ICE. And look, it's all women. Look at this. It's all women.
God, go home and shut the fuck up.
Started, as we said.
Pretending to be
People have been doing the same thing. This was
Look at these crazy bitches, man.
What are they doing?
They're pretending to be like, this is a woman to pretend to be a Mexican. He's pretending to be ICE, and they're showing how you can harass the ICE agents.
As already started, as we said, people have been doing the same thing. This was an event at a church there on Monday night. People acted out immigration detainments, and the rest of the room practiced filming them and making
let's get this World War III going.
Practice filming them
I
like
don't
they
want to
don't
be a part of this shit.
Oh my lord!
This is anything close to what you're gonna find out on the streets.
Sean Raz gifted two subs. That's taken us to 75% of the level 1 hype train.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
See, we have a hype train. Is there a hype train going?
It says
We're
it's
on level 1 hype train.
What?
2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 50 seconds and 75%.
Hot.
Tuesday morning hype train.
Hot damn.
Damn.
Level.
You piece of shit!
That's 242 subs. Sean Raz is gifted to the show. Thank you very much, Sean Raz. Here we get who started it off. Town of Country started it off. Sean Raz.
Party rock.
Do you speak it?
Town of Country 100 bits.
Fucking cock-ass!
They got several examples of crazy women.
Yeah. I can give you several examples too.
And it's like, civil obedience is good when when the government is doing something wrong. Civil obedience is your last hope. But you don't know whether you don't even know what ICE is doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what ICE is doing, and I probably look at it a lot more than these fucking people.
For sure.
I don't know if this is really, if they're getting the criminals and they're breaking up families. I have no idea. I do know I want to get these illegal people out of my country, but these people they're just based.
They don't
based
want
on,
illegal people out of the country.
Based solely on their algorithm and their feed, they have become obsessed and just lunatics.
Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time with you acting like get these people out of our country when we stole this country to begin with.
Every country was stolen, though. What do you think? You think every country should give their country back to whoever owned it like 500 years ago?
And maybe before them, maybe they stole their country from someone before them.
Exactly.
I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying,
I'm with you on that.
Hypocritical to just.
Yeah, I'm with you on the, because I think we should do more for the Native Americans for sure.
And what is it's
They're
all
the only
one
ones that
world.
have-
Who's to say what part of the world you can't go to? as a human being living on it.
Yeah, but
you're just being
but-
stupid.
I
now.
don't
You're
like
living
the-
in some kind of fantasy world.
But
you guys have to have
everybody-
laws. You have to have.
This is like one of those things that I'd like argue with Jerry. It's and just be like, how do you not see that? This. Everybody's born on this world. Who the fuck's to tell me I can't go to a different part of it? I mean, it happens. I just think it's fucking stupid.
Well, it'd be a really shitty world if somebody. Okay, so somebody could just come into my house, a homeless guy, and start living in my house.
No, I'm not saying.
Well, what's the difference? They can come. How could you have a city, you have a country with laws and regulations, and you could have every dirtbag just come in and start shacking up in your country? That's what will happen. You're not going to get the best and brightest people moving your country. You're going to get a bunch of dirtbags trying to freeload off your country, and that's how it always is.
And for a long time, everybody had their own. You could go back to when the continents split. And that's what people ended up on different continents, and they have their own morals and their own way of life,
religions, customs, all that.
Everything, and then they start mixing, and it seems to kind of fuck things up. I think that people, maybe they were meant to stay that way. I don't, I'm not saying it just that, I'm not just, people think you're a racist if you say that, I think, but maybe people were meant to stay with their own people. I mean, that seems to be what people still do. They all move here and they gravitate towards wherever their own people are.
What about somebody mentioned squatting, in somebody's house? Could you do a little research and maybe find me a nice mansion that people are on vacation?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I mean, you got to have nothing to lose to squat. You got to have nothing to lose because at any day or time they could come and just lock the doors and you can't get back in to get any of your stuff. It's gone. So that's the people that have nothing to lose do that.
Well, I'm just gonna use their stuff. I'm thinking their house is nice and got a nice big screen TV in it.
Yeah.
Let's get a big.
Every night you're sleeping, you gotta be like, I don't care if somebody, comes in the middle of the night and throws me out of here.
Well, I'm just gonna live in my normal trailer and pay rent there, but mostly live at my mansion that I'm squatting in.
Yeah, maybe that.
I'm trying to live the high life, man.
Because will they come and arrest you, or or are you just worried about them kicking you out? I don't know I don't know that they come and arrest anybody that's squatting.
I think they just kick you out.
I mean,
they typically arrest the homeowner who comes home and is like, "What the fuck are you guys doing in my house?" And like, you can't do that. You're going to jail. See ya. I'd be furious.
There's some more crazy cunts. This is in Minnesota. What the heck? I got hype train music on. I got the wrong camera on. This is a disaster. Turn this
It's a disaster.
Here we go.
Walls, grow some balls! Walls, grow some balls! Walls, grow some balls! El pueblo presente! El pueblo presente!
What the fuck are they talking? Did they say grow some balls?
I don't
Walls.
know. Tim Walls.
Walls and balls.
Walls, grow some balls.
Somebody say shave!
The sex robots can't come fast enough.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
They murder when they ignore calls from people who really need them.
Imagine being married to this woman. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
And when they
I'm
insist
sure she's not married.
And she's about as corrupt as they come. Like anybody that's defending, all this Somali stuff. It's like, I'll tell you for a guaranteed fact, without any evidence, this woman is corrupt as the day is long, just like every motherfucking person in Washington. So she came to this country, and she got elected by all the Somali immigrants, and then she started being corrupt like all the other motherfuckers. So get the fuck out of my face.
Beaver Smell Like Tuna says she's married to her brother.
She married her brother to get here, like legally or something, and then if you see her net worth was nothing. And now it's like $100 million because she's a fucking criminal like all the rest of them.
So why do you think this is AI? She wouldn't be up in the back of that truck, would she?
She's a Minnesota representative, and she agrees with these people. What do you mean? Why wouldn't she be in the back of the truck?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something.
I mean, I think they've got. like artificial wombs now. So we just need to collect a bunch of women eggs, and then we could just genocide them out of the situation.
The sex robots and the artificial wombs. That's what
all
we're
we
going to do.
need.
Let's get rid of all this nonsense.
Start gassing the women.
Oh, God. Let's get rid of this woman first.
Hey, fuck you! You are not doing enough!
Look, I got a signer. You got a sign for this lunatic woman.
I mean, are you up there supporting someone yelling "fuck you"? I mean,
I get it if it was a real cause. She has no idea what she's talking about.
so Trace, would you kill your own mom? Would you
Yeah, you're first in line, getting gassed.
Really?
Yep.
Why? What'd I do to you?
No. We'll hide you under the house. Build you a little bunker.
What about your wife and your daughters?
I guess they can stay in the bunker with you.
This is Donna yelling at you when you're drunk.
Action now! Same goes to Tim Walz! You think it's gonna help anybody
there's
bringing
Mike.
the National
Anybody listen to this fucking woman? Nobody's listening to this nonsense.
Guard to Minnesota?
She's wanting to get off the truck right now. She's like, I can't be a part of this.
Stop the war on the people!
I can't believe. I don't think we should have anyone that. I don't know. I'm just gonna...
Here's another smarmy cunt. This is a Minnesota representative. This is Minnesota Representative Sandra Feist, and she's talking to the U.S. Border Commander. We got some audio here. What's going on?
Kids have a right to have this experience.
Yeah, for you, person like the state representative, Sarah, did your parents teach you that? Or where did you learn such foul language? Such a simple question. I'm asking you, guys. Simple question there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did you learn
Learn how to-
terrorize human beings?
Drugs
very
or is this
interesting when we
weird?
make
I don't know why it sounds. It
Yeah.
kind of sounds weird. Maybe because they're in such an echoey place.
community safer. Your residents thank us, but you don't know that as a representative, now do you?
Could you explain to me
I can.
why
It's called
you
tailored
are
immigration
not,
enforcement.
why are you not arresting criminals? Why are so few of the people that you have arrested and detained and deported people with criminal records?
They're all criminals. They've all crossed the border illegally.
Crossing the border illegally is a civil offense.
No, 18 U.S.C. 13.
I would imagine that he would know the law on border crossings because he is the head of the border.
I mean, I thought it used to be an illegal thing.
It is illegal.
No, 18 U.S.C. 1325 illegal entry. That's a federal crime. Yes.
No, it's still considered civil immigration enforcement.
And what is she?
She's deporting construction workers, protecting public safety.
Deporting illegal aliens and criminals, making America a safer place. The double-digit drops in crime. Have you looked at your statistics nationwide? Or you don't care about
Over
that?
the last,
Since we've been conducting type of, yes. Double-digit drops in crime.
correlation is not causation.
Correlation is not causation. Correlation. That's enough of that. But you see these women have become deranged in our society. Liberal women have become deranged.
Yeah.
It's not certainly not helping anything. You know, you can disagree with Trump like any president. But the derangement and the fact that you can't have a civil conversation, there's no debates anymore, and no one is wrong anymore. That's the biggest thing. No one in America will ever admit they're wrong again, and I don't know how a society goes on after that.
Yeah.
First of all, there's no truth. You can't find truth in the media. We don't even have news.
That's why they won't admit they're wrong, because they can't find anything that tells them they're wrong.
You know, I used to like talking about conspiracies and things like this with people and politics, and I'd just rather fucking jump off a building than argue with most people nowadays, or even just try and have a normal conversation.
Yeah, I don't go on social media and comment to anybody anymore because it's completely useless.
Pointless.
It's completely pointless. And see, if we had a real country, they would immediately strip CNN and Fox of the title news. they would say you can't put news in your title, and if you're going to put news in your title, then you can't take any advertising. So they would immediately take news out of their title because it's all about the advertising and the money. We don't have news. We have two sides that are just trying to fire up the other side. They fire up
nonsense.
Fire up their own base against the other side. That's all we have. Nobody. There's no facts. There's not one person speaking the truth. So all is lost.
It's bullshit.
See, like here's like. So we've got like the video. I haven't spent a lot of time talking about the ICE shooting because it's totally
it's
hopeless.
Barely worth talking about.
Barely worth talking about. But you have people. I just look at shit not from a political perspective, and I'm like Trace's opinion was, I don't think I would have shot that lady.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you might be right. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. I'm not a cop. I've never had a car coming at me. And people see, if you're on the left, you see that video and you see a murder. If you're on the right and you see that video, you see a legal shoot from a woman who's trying to run over a cop.
Yeah.
So where do you go from there? And then you can, so here's we got all.
I mean, it's a little bit, just kind of the timing. It could have been kind of accidental, like she might not even have saw that cop in front of her and decided to floor it to get and then now it was an accident, and no big deal. I don't know.
But you see, okay, so she didn't have the intent to run over the cop. You could say that.
Yeah.
And you can 100% say, well, when you have 1 second, 1001, that's the amount of time you have to make a decision when someone is coming at you from 2 feet away with a 3,000-pound car.
And you don't know which way they're going to turn their wheel. You don't know if they're going to go back at you and it happened just like that.
My whole thing is it's not even like where the guy, I don't think shooting the person does anything. Like if somebody's about to run you over, I'm not sure shooting them would stop them from running you over. That's why I say I wouldn't have shot them. I would have been more concerned about getting out of the way. Mm-hmm. Not even thinking whether or not this lady deserves to be shot. I'm just more concerned about my own safety and trying to get out of the way.
Okay, what if you had been run over and dragged by a car in a similar situation only a few months prior?
I definitely get out of the way quicker.
Here's a bunch of talking heads talking about it.
I saw this video.
So he saw the video. So if Jimmy Kimmel saw the video, he saw something completely different.
It didn't look like anybody got run over to me.
Get out of the car. Based off what I'm seeing here, it really doesn't look like an ICE officer was run over.
Get out of the car.
You can see the video and see the agent wasn't run over.
Get out of the car.
Hold on, no.
Why don't they show the video of him getting hit as opposed to just the noise?
Well, that's the body camera. I mean, that's the body camera. When this came out, that confirmed that he was, confirmed how much he was hit. You can hear that. You can hear that.
I saw the other angle. I didn't really see him get. I remember seeing him get ran over.
He didn't get run over
or hit.
He got hit
a little
in
bit.
Every angle, he got hit.
We all saw that video. She didn't run over the officer.
Get out of the car.
You can also see that she is looking. She knows he's there, right?
Yeah.
If a man's standing here and you're right there looking here, you see the man. So there's not like she didn't know he wasn't there.
I think what I'm trying to say is that I can avoid a car better than this cop. I think I'd be able to get the fuck out of the way.
I think you might be right on that too.
I'm just in a parking lot. I'm always thinking, even if you see a car in reverse or if somebody get in the car waiting for him to back up, like I'm not standing in front of any car where there's somebody.
And you could also say that everybody's trying to say, look at her. She's a nice lady. She's saying, I'm not mad at you. And everybody's saying, why would he shoot her? She's such a nice lady. So then couldn't you also say, well, why would he think this nice lady would run him over? Why would he have to jump out of the way? Because she's a nice lady, remember? She's not even mad at them. So why would he even think she would hit him? But she did.
I would have got arrested because I would have maneuvered, not got hit, and then shot her right in the face.
So he's not. So you could say he's not thinking that he has to jump out of the way, because there's no way this nice lady that just said, I'm not mad at you guys, would hit him.
Drive, baby, drive. Oh, you can hear her say it.
Yeah.
Drive, baby, drive.
This was clearly not with any sort of intention to run somebody over.
It doesn't matter if you have the intention or not. He can shoot you if he's a cop or whatever he is, and you're hitting him.
You're driving at him and contacting him with the 3,000-pound vehicle.
And he can see that you're going to hit him because he's the one standing there.
But it's
Why don't they show the other angles though? Why don't they show more of him actually getting hit as opposed to just the?
That's just a video that somebody made to prove a point.
Yeah.
And using that quick clip illustrated the point.
Well, apparently that's not proof enough for most people. Those people, right? It's not proof enough.
No,
for
it doesn't. We live in a society where half the people, or however many the distribution is, but the people on the left see a murder from an ICE agent, and the people on the right see a justifiable shooting from someone who was getting attacked. And so we're completely broken as a country because, the video doesn't lie.
It's just the perfect video. They saw this and they were like, man, this is 50-50, man. We don't know who's, this is perfect.
It's perfect.
Fucking
it's
perfect for us to put out there and just have people go crazy.
But I think the fact that she's white, it's already dying down. It's not like a George Floyd deal.
Yeah.
So let's see. Sean Rasmussen sent me something else about the lady.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's your meme of the day brought to you.
See, this is the problem I have with people like this, and probably with Sean Raz, is they've abandoned everything they ever thought about the right and how bad the right is.
Yeah.
The right is just as bad as the left. The left may seem worse now, but I'm sure the right has a bunch of shit going on behind the scenes that you don't even know about. And all these scumbags like Rick Scott and Pam Bondi and Marco Rubio and Lindsey Graham, that's the Republican Party. Lauren Boebert. These people are pieces of shit. They don't care about you, and they're not trying to make America great again.
But they're geniuses, man.
They're good.
I mean, to figure out how to do this, it seems like in just 10 years, you could go almost anywhere and talk to almost anyone, and they would tell you they don't really care about politics.
Mm-hmm.
Until 10 years later, everybody is left or right or talking about it. It's just insane. They used to just be old people who cared about politics.
It's true.
And how did they, they really did it perfect to get people to care left or right. I mean, what do you think Sean Raz 10 years ago gave a fuck about?
Sean Raz was worse than us as far as being a conspiracy guy.
Yeah.
And he tossed that. He loves Trump so much, and he believes in a man that he's never met and knows really nothing about privately. He believes that he's the only man in politics who's ever come who is altruistic and wants to help America, which is fine. You can believe that. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't believe there's any cause to believe that there's ever been a politician like that, and there ever will be. And that they're going to allow somebody who's, this guy's going to make America great again, and he's going to get rid of all this corruption that we've been living off of. Everybody in D.C. been getting rich off of for the last 200 years. He's going to change it all.
We're just trying to save you. We're just trying to save you, Sean Raz, from getting got. You're getting got.
You're getting got, buddy. And that being said, Trump does some stuff, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm glad he's doing that. That seems right. Yeah, I'm glad he's getting rid of the illegal people. I'm glad that he's going to allegedly stop the corporations from buying homes. I don't know if any of that's going to come to fruition, and this is all a big game. They steal the last wooden nickels from America's treasury.
I almost got at one point, and I got back out of it. I was like, no, this is, come on.
CJ Colin
It's the
says
same thing everybody does with talking a good game.
CJ Colin says there's no left or right. Get it through your head. Exactly.
That's
how I feel.
There's
no left or right, and they're just conning you again. That's how they're manipulating you into thinking there's a left and a right, and there's not. They're all in it together, and they just want people to take sides because that's part of their agenda. And these people that are the talking heads are definitely not the ones thinking this stuff up. There are people that are psychological experts, masters that know how to really manipulate people, and it works.
They've got think tanks that were 50 guys and gals are in a room.
Yeah, and they have to
talking
think
about how to control American people.
They have to think 15, 20 years ahead of time.
At least.
They have to think of how to do it, how long it will take, and then the next step, the next strategic thing of what we're going to do to control these people and what we're going to throw at them and what we're going to, it's all freaking mapped out because there's no way it would work like this if these idiots that run for politics, they're idiots. It wouldn't work perfectly like that if those people were really in charge. All they do is their job is to come up here and make people fight.
They're good at
all
it.
they
They're
do.
Real good at it.
Yeah, they're just like go up and say this and say this and say this and get people fighting and arguing and do something really crazy that'll just like blow people's minds and piss them off and make the other side mad. And they're even told things like that to do because they're not fucking smart enough to think of things themselves. They might come up with a few things, but they have to run it by whoever's really in charge.
CJ Colin, now I've seen several people on the internet. This is a terrible analogy. I don't even know where people get this analogy. So, Donna, if a normal person walks behind your car at Publix and you back into them, can they shoot you? Of course not.
No,
you can't disobey. You can't disobey orders from law enforcement. When law enforcement tells you to get out of your car and you don't, and then you try to drive off,
completely different situation.
You might get shot. And
you're committing a crime.
Committing a crime, and you can see it all day long on YouTube. Go Google cops shooting people through the windshield, and you'll find 20 videos of cops going stop, and the guy don't stop, and they shoot him. But you can't, as a citizen, shoot somebody because they didn't see you.
Yeah.
You can't shoot somebody in a traffic accident.
I feel like if you're against it,
go ahead.
You should be more into, not mad, but if I was against her getting shot, you'd be more interested in changing the laws.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to shoot somebody if they try and run you over as a cop. That's what you would be more mad at. Because
CJ Colin says cops are not supposed to be able to execute you for fleeing, and that's not what cops generally do. In this situation, the guy was in front of her car. She hit him, so that's a clean shoot. Maybe maybe a different cop would have got out of the way. Yeah. Well, you can't play cop roulette and hope that the cop that you are running into with your 3,000-pound car is going to get out of the way and not shoot you.
Listen,
right?
If this was the other
Some
way
cops
around,
are itching to fucking shoot somebody.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think that's a crime even.
If this was the other way around, the other side would be completely saying the same stuff.
Oh,
it's true. You're 100% true.
They would be saying, you don't put yourself in that situation. They'd be saying the exact same thing. And you don't. Who rolls up and blocks ICE agents in their car? What?
A bunch of crazy white women. A bunch of crazy white women.
Yeah.
Who have obviously nothing in their lives to satisfy them.
They act like she wasn't doing something illegal. To me, right? That's illegal. You're not allowed to block ICE agents and then And then not only was she doing that, then she was fleeing from them. What if that was anybody else? They'd be like, why is she, you're not allowed to flee when they're trying to tell you to get out of your car and to stop. And she just takes off. You're not allowed to. That's fleeing from the police. Why is she doing that?
Luis says the mentality is it's only okay when our side does it, and that's that's a terrible country to live in.
Mm-hmm.
Inksbite says the only smart thing I've heard all day long. He says I think everybody should shoot everybody. I agree with that.
Oh God!
And let's not talk about this anymore because it's stupid. There's a lot.
I got nothing else to say.
There's a lot bigger problems in the world than this, and it's just a hot button issue because it's such a close. That's like you said. That's so close that you can make the argument either way. Well, like Trace, you should have got out of the way. Well, yeah, maybe he should have. Maybe he's a trigger happy cop. Maybe you shouldn't disobey cops because some cops are trigger happy.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not good at getting out of the way.
Yeah, maybe he's not good. He didn't get out of the way 6 months ago when he got ran over and got 32 stitches.
He's not a good get out of the way.
He's not a good get out of the way. And maybe he didn't think that this white lady was gonna take off and flee the police. Okay. And I don't want to hear they're not police. Okay, whatever. I'm not fleeing ICE agents if they're telling me to get out of the car. Are you guys? I bet none of you that are
maybe
opening your mouth about it are just taking off in a car when they're telling you to stop and get out of the way. Are you fleeing them? I'm not. Trace might. All right. He's,
I would have got shot and been the shot. I don't know. Never mind. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like this is one of those memes that they put on like Facebook where they're like, people will argue about anything and it'll be a picture of a rock.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like, that's a stone. It's a pebble, Just like, man, this feels stupid arguing about it. It's just like, it's like the fucking trans deal.
Yeah.
You hear people go on, you'll hear somebody go on about how stupid it is for an hour. And then at the end they realize, God, I can't believe I even just did that, talked about how ridiculous. I fell for it, almost just by talking about it.
LTW says Tim Walz signed into law in Minnesota that officers can use deadly force if a driver accelerates toward them, creating immediate life-threatening danger. All right. So I don't know why there's any argument.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they can say, what they should be saying is, she put herself in a bad situation and got herself shot. There's plenty of scenarios where maybe that didn't happen, where the cop was a different cop and didn't shoot her. But either way, she fled from the police and kind of hit the guy, and she got killed. And that's a bad, sorry.
And the left, the right seems to be, and I'm not right, but I seem to be, I'm more of a fuck around and find out guy in all aspects of life. You shouldn't fuck around and find out. And she fucked around and found out, and that makes the left so mad. She shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have fucking accelerated the cop. Dumbass bitch. Sometimes you get shot by a trigger-happy cop when you're putting yourself right. You're putting yourself right into a horribly dangerous situation, and then not obeying the cops. You're an idiot. And nobody deserves to die, but you kind of you made your own fucking bed.
Yeah, that's what that statement's made for.
Mm-hmm.
You made
That's
your
exactly
own bed.
What it's for.
You
Yep.
know?
You made
Ned's
your
Navy
bed.
said he got brushed by a car and didn't fall down. She should die for that. I mean, she shouldn't die, but
that
but
doesn't
she
even
did.
make sense.
But she
It's
did.
a stupid
Yeah,
argument.
you can't now. You're saying she brushed a cop with her car. Yeah, you can't do that.
What Ned's Navy is saying that because I've met the guy. He's probably the bravest man in America, and he's one of the smartest. In 1 second, Ned's Navy would have been able to look in that lady's eyes and the steering wheel and everything and determine that she was not going to run him over, and he would not have even tried to shoot her because he's better than everyone else in the entire world.
That's right.
So that that's
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying when people say that, does she deserve to die? It just doesn't. It kind of makes sense to people, but if you really think about it, to make sense to her, that would be like saying she did that, and now we take her to court and execute her for the crime of swiping. You know,
'Cause she deserved to die.
Yeah, she does.
I'm not
it's
a cop.
just more of a situational thing.
Yeah.
It's not like we think, if you did that, now you deserve to be executed. You would be charged with a lesser crime.
That's why I'm not a cop, because I don't. A lot of reasons I'm not a cop, but for one is I don't want to shoot someone and then go, fuck, I shouldn't have shot her. Well, that those kind of decisions come with the job. So
that comes with being a surgeon. I bet there's a lot of that. Like, fuck, I fucked that up.
Fucking nicked
I
that
fucked
artery and killed that fucking guy.
I fucking.
He didn't deserve to die.
He didn't deserve to die.
but
I should have not done that.
I mean, this cop that shot that lady could be like that. You should have. That day he's probably thinking, "Man, I shouldn't have shot that lady." But he can't come out and publicly say that,
right?
Because that's gonna put him in, possibly in trouble. So he's got to say, he's coming at me, so I had to shoot her.
But he can't say I acted a little.
I kind of freaked out and just shot her. I didn't mean, I was scared. I just got ran over by a car.
And you know what? We need cops. So we got to let those people, unfortunately, it's not like he just shot someone in cold blood. They were, doing something wrong. So sorry.
Yeah, no. And I mean, just because she said, I'm not mad at you. She was obviously sarcastic, and if you can look at all of her social media and stuff, she's somewhat of a fanatic. You don't know what somebody in a car that is blocking has the balls, and
I don't even give a fuck that she said I'm not mad at you. I don't give a fuck what she said.
That was sarcastic too. It was sarcastic. You can see. She was being a cunt, is what she was being.
As was her wife.
As was her dumbass wife. Drive, baby, drive.
Mm-hmm. Go get some lunch, big boy. Shut the fuck up. Get out of the fucking middle of the road. How about that?
Road.
I thought you were talking to me. Go get some lunch, big boy. All right. I'm talking as it is.
Oh, yeah. We need to take a break. We didn't take a break at 10.
No, we've just been going and going and going.
Soda waters are going to blow up in the freezer.
Oh, shit.
They already have.
Shit.
You left one in there last week and it blew up. I
Way to
don't
go, buddy.
care for that. Having to clean soda
I quit doing it at my house. It's been a while since I left one in my freezer.
You just do it
here.
Do it here.
Well, it's harder to. You see, sometimes I put one in there and then I forget and just leave.
Hang on. We got to take a break.
That's right, Ned's Navy. Unfortunately, we have a dead lady and a cop who must live with the decision for the rest of his life. And that's the bottom line there. And that's it. And nobody should be fighting about it.
No.
Unfortunately, we have a dead lady and a cop that must live with the decision for the rest of his life. I don't think he should get in trouble for it.
Yep. Itchy trigger finger meets fuck around and find out, and shit happens. And nobody should be arguing about it at all.
Just like the cop at the theater, the ex-cop at the theater that got in a fight with the guy. You got one asshole versus another a-hole, and then someone got shot, and one fucked around and found out. And
if you don't want to get shot in a movie theater, don't throw popcorn in an old man's face because he said something to you.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Was that all he did? Was throw popcorn in his face?
He was arguing with him, and then he threw popcorn at him, and he thought he was going to... The old guy says he thought he was going to come at him.
It was definitely...
Who knows? The guy was a hothead. Maybe they're both hotheads.
Did that guy ever go to jail?
I don't think so.
No,
the cop ever go to... Because he was an ex-cop.
Yeah.
Did he ever... Whatever happened, I can't even remember. They drug it out so long, I can't even remember what happened.
I think, he's out for sure.
I mean, he got a slap on the wrist.
No, I don't know. Throwing popcorn at somebody in the movie theater, for some reason to me, feels like a less crime than throwing popcorn at a person anywhere else. I don't know why.
Because you're supposed to have popcorn.
Popcorn. It gets a little crazy in the movie theater with popcorn sometimes. I've seen people throw popcorn in a movie theater. Popcorn's a very throwable object.
It's fluffy.
It's fluffy. It's soft. It makes a bit. Everybody's making a mess with popcorn. Everybody's out of control with popcorn. I'm not the only one. This is one thing in the chat that I might say that people will be like, "Oh, Trace is a dirty popcorn eater." Yeah, but I can prove by going to the movies that everybody eats popcorn the same way that I do. And about half of it goes in your mouth at the theater, and about half of it just falls all over the fucking place. And every aisle after the movie is just covered in popcorn. People are basically throwing it in their face.
That's how guys eat popcorn.
Guys eat popcorn.
This guy threw the whole container at him, too. He threw the whole, I don't know if it's a bag or a plastic thing. I don't know. Probably bags.
And I feel exactly the same way about this Minnesota shooting as I did about the theater shooting. I was like, well, you shouldn't shoot a guy for throwing popcorn at you, but
you shouldn't be a hot-headed asshole.
This guy's a total asshole.
Getting an argument and throwing shit at
an
old
man in a fucking.
Oh, what a tough guy you are!
I'm surprised he's made it this long in life without getting shot before. And I'm sure if he hadn't got shot then, he was going to get shot at a later date because the guy seems like a real hot-headed prick. That was my viewpoint. Yeah. Because I'm somewhat of a cold-hearted asshole.
Yeah, I give him a pass.
Which guy? The popcorn guy?
Yeah, popcorn guy. I'm giving the popcorn guy a pass.
Yeah, well, he's dead.
Too late. You can't give him a pass. All right, well, maybe when we come back, I'll do the New Ice song, and we'll do it live because that's much more fun than talking about this bullshit that they're just trying to divide America over. And we'll be right back with more ClusterF.
rodeo. Hey, this is Trace, and this is my new song, Country on a Budget. Yeehaw! Flat tires, broke cars, bad chicks, no bras, big boat, motor stalls in the woods, not the mall. Yeah, call it country on a budget. Yeah, call it country on a budget. Y'all know me, you know I'm country on a budget. They always say I'm broke, yeah, that shit gets redundant. Got no cash, but I've been there and I done it. Grab the keys, we bout to go mudding. Ride around, sipping Crown, roll a blunt, we'll burn it down. Tearing up this little town, stealing from the lost and found. Flat tires, broke cars, bad chicks, no bras. Big boat, motor stalls in the woods, not the mall. Yeah, call it country on a budget. Yeah, call it country on a budget. Drove my 4x4 till my wheels fell off. Then I had a big fart and she caught a waft. Now I got no girl and I got no truck. All I got's my horse, hope I don't get bucked up. Riding around, trying to find some cash so I can get another fucking truck to crash. That's what I love, and that's what I do. Got some money for gas, then you can come too. Got the truck so stuck that we couldn't budget. Now that's what I call country on a budget. Flat tires, broke cars, bad chicks, no bras. Big boat, motor stalls in the woods, not the mall. Flat tires, broke cars, bad chicks, no bras. Big
Call it them girls, we gon' get it lit. Every time we smoke a blunt.
Welcome back to ClusterF. The Hang tomorrow. The Hang tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Brand new episode of the Mike and Trace Hip Hop Countdown available on ClusterFshow.com VIP section. We had a 1.5 good rap songs.
Yeah.
1.5.
Wasn't too bad. Yeah, some of them were pretty bad.
Some of them were horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Horrible.
It was funny though.
All right, I'm gonna sing my little song. We can quit talking about this stupid bullshit. Good show today, man. It flew by. It's never flown by. This is the best show we've ever done, which is a lot since we do a lot to say because we do great shows every fucking day.
Every day.
Boy, I listen to other podcasts, and boy, they're so slow.
I was fucking
slow.
You know, I can't even listen to the 2 minutes of our show under my car while I'm changing the oil without cracking up laughing.
It's amazing that we're able here to come in here every day and do such a great show. When you look around and see all the dog shit, shit that's outperforming us.
Somebody needs to share our video or something.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to give the gift of ClusterF to someone else?
Give the gift of ClusterF.
The gift of foresight and prescience and entertainment and comedy and all this shit. Jesus,
you know, maybe it's also the fact that we would offend anybody who listened within 30 seconds.
We would.
That's our downfall right there.
But, but that's us. It's like I can't even imagine doing this. It's like, I think I could do a lot better on TikTok if I toned everything down. But it's like, what fun is that?
I can't do it. We can't do it.
Fuck you. This song here, Ned put this up on a TikTok, and it was gonna blow up. I can usually tell when one's gonna blow up, and it was starting to blow up, and then they were like, "Fuck you." It's a little too what? I intentionally wrote this song without trying to keep no violence or anything, because I know the snowflakes are looking. They just can't wait to get upset at the shit I do. But they immediately took it down. I didn't say shit. They ain't shit in this
song. They took it down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Which one did they take down?
This one I'm going to do right here. Oh. So here's your part, Trace. I know you know this song. What I got. It's very simple. When I say, fuck around and find out, that's your line, and find out. So here we go. We'll practice it right now.
All right.
Fuck around.
I didn't know I was doing this. I wouldn't have taken such a big rip of that bong.
It's pretty simple. Your mom got it. Fuck around
and find out.
No, you don't state it. You sing it and find out. You go fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out.
All right.
Let's see if we can pull this off. All right, here we go.
And find out.
Let me get a sound check here.
Tell us how to say it again.
Fuck around and find out. Loving is what I got. Fuck around and find out.
All right. I got it.
Got it?
Find out, find
All
out, find out.
Check me. Oh, I fucked it. I missed it. Starts quick. Here we go. I got it. Here we go. Ice drives in the morning through the snow and sleet. Then a left-wing lunatic decides to block the street. Her girlfriend is streaming on TikTok. Driver didn't listen when the agent said stop. She hates deportation. She cannot stand ICE. Hit a federal agent and you'll pay the fucking price. It's coming up. Break it down. Here we go. Well, don't be dumb as a box of rocks. Don't point your car at the motherfucking cops. The media brainwashed you and now you're obsessed. Hit the fucking gas and now in peace you rest. Here's some good advice, take a tip from me. Listen to the cops, don't try to fucking flee. Don't fuck with the cops or you'll be deceased. Now you got no pulse, time to call a priest. When the cops pull up, don't hit the gas and swerve. Cause Fox News says you get what you deserve. He told you to stop, he's loaded and locked. It's time for the left to riot. Fuck around and find out. Cause it's tit for tat. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, you'll fade to black. Fuck around and find out. You'll take a dirt nap. Fuck around and find out. Find out. Your wife cries cause now you're DOA. You fucked around and found the cops do not play. You fucked around and heard a pop. Now your wife is crying, it's my fault. Fucking with ice is kind of insane. I bet Tim Walls is popping the champagne. Engine revving, you're in heaven, it's tragedy. Fuck around and find out. Cause it's tit for tat. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, you fade to black. Fuck around and find out. You'll take a dirt nap. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around. That's it. Find out. It goes on a little too long. Too redundant with the fuck around and finds out. That's much better than talking about it. And I think that's about all. That's about it. That song sums it all up.
And that got banned, huh?
Yeah, that's it. I don't say nothing. There's nothing in that song.
No,
there's nothing.
Just said the facts, right?
I hate life. When you're seeing somebody like us, who was trying to get squashed when we're telling more truth than any media out there. Well, that's why we're getting time. Woo! I guess you
fuck around and find out, buddy.
You figured it out for me, man. Shit.
Kevin JK 1,000 bits.
Kevin JK 1,000
Fuck
bits.
around and find out.
Kevin JK another 1,000 bits.
Yeah, and another 1,000 bits.
Trace, can you grab me that pewter?
No.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh.
That one he's got.
She's going through chat withdrawals.
Yeah. Thank you. That was a good song.
Thank you very much. Yeah, too hot for fucking TikTok.
Why does like cookies and stuff make milk taste so good?
I don't know.
Like you'd be a fucking weirdo to just be walking around drinking a glass of milk without cookies, right?
I don't
know.
I'm not crazy. Like I would never somebody said, "Here, I got an ice cold glass of milk for you." I would be like, I'll pass.
Slap that shit out of their hand.
But if you had 3 out of the oven chocolate chip cookies and a tall glass of milk, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so effing good.
Like those butter cheese Butterball cheesecake.
Butterscotch
cheesecake.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure. I keep getting that all jumbled up in my brain, but gosh, those make. I don't know if they're delicious or they just make milk taste so good. I'm looking for the edge to dry.
Everyone thinks they're delicious, so they're delicious and they go great with milk.
If I wasn't a little overweight, I'd say just fucking keep those things coming all year long, man. Once I get one of them, man, like I can resist them for days. Like I can see them in there for a week and not touch one. But give me one of those, like they're all gone.
Did you put some in the freezer?
I probably.
There's a baggie of them in the freezer.
Sounds like something I did.
I ate one of those in the freezer. You eat them like that out of the freezer straight?
Yeah, you gotta have them out of the freezer.
Cold chocolate. Cold
Yeah.
chocolate chips.
I ate them right out of the microwave.
No, you ruined it.
He thought so too till he had one. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that was pretty good."
I can see how it could be good.
It is
and
pretty
I'm always
good.
a frozen type guy. I like the stuff like that cold. But when I eat it warm, you're like, well, this is pretty fucking good too.
You know what? It feels like it has less calories when it's cold.
Yeah, it does.
When you eat it all hot and gooey, I'm like, boy, this is bad.
It's so gooey.
Sean Rath says a shitty song would lighten the mood. I think the one you sent looked
too shitty.
It looked like it was who was it? Cottonmouth Kings. That looks like a
ruin the show.
No. Copyright violation. I need to
too popular.
Yeah, it's too popular. I need obscure artists who aren't going to get copyrighted. That fucking shitty one. That mother effing pork chop sandwich got me a copyright violation. I was so pissed. I was like, "Why are you even copyrighting this dog shit song?"
Pork chop sandwich. Which
piece
one
of
was
crap.
that?
It was the two. Remember they were looking at the pork chop sandwich stand, going, "It's not open," and it was the worst shit you ever heard in your life. ClusterF, who's this?
Hey guys.
Who's this?
Guys, good morning. This is John from St. John.
We almost made it the whole show.
Almost made it. What's up, buddy?
You guys were talking about copyright on YouTube,
Yeah.
or Twitter or whatever, Twitch, whatever. I figured out a way to beat it.
That's what you need to know.
And it's whatever song you play, if it's copyright, right, and it's going to get posted to YouTube, all you have to do is either slow down your video or speed it up. So you'd put it in a machine, in some sort of program that could speed it up even just 5 seconds. Let's say it's an hour and a half show. It just speeds up the show 5.5 seconds. Then the software that's looking for the song can't find it because it's a different waveform.
I don't know if I have a 5% speed increase on my video editor.
You do.
Do I?
You know what? I'm not exactly sure how it works on that, or even the song. If you take the song and you're about to play, and you just speed that song up, just a millisecond, it will not recognize it at all.
All right. So if anybody knows how to do that, let us know. And we'll try that.
John from St. John likes the show so much, you should tell more people about it. We'll give him like
I do.
extra
I
call.
do. Unfortunately, I have no friends. And that's where you guys come in. You don't realize it maybe, but maybe like this people quietly, we're listening to you in our ear, but it's like you're our friends, and we just get to hear your side of the stories, and then we're like, oh, we could dig it.
John
Totally
has
on board
3
with you
friends,
guys,
and he calls them every day.
Breon, 25, 100 bits. CJ Colon says, does John from St. John have a direct line in or something? No, CJ Colon, he just calls. The line is open all the time.
Everybody has a direct line.
Everyone has a direct line to your friends here at ClusterF. You just don't use it.
And we just answer it.
Hey, Mike, on your editing software, there has to be a way to just speed up the video. And I'm talking about a millisecond, an hour and a half video, just speed it up a little bit or slow it down. And that copyright thing will not find you, not even close.
All right. Well,
Hey, John, how come you're not in the chat?
You know what? I have it on Twitch, but I didn't download Twitch. I kind of watch it on Twitch.com.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. and
also,
you can't.
Are you guys easy to find on YouTube Live, or you only do YouTube Live once in a while?
It started messing up our would make the show cut out when we would do live. You know,
you gotta figure
from
that
two
out.
forms, and we tried to figure it out, and we had a service that we paid for that would allow you to stream on both, and it still cut out. So
cuts
we
out.
had
We
to get
can't.
rid of it.
You gotta call a scientist or something.
Scientist.
And hey, John,
guys,
just curious,
the other
John,
thing is
how come
I've
you
been
don't
watching
cheer
a lot
any
of
bits,
YouTube
John?
Live, and you can cheer on YouTube too. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
people cheering big money on YouTube for like the Charlie Kirk, shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like conspiracy
yeah,
shows about Charlie Kirk. They're cheering 20, 50.
Trust me.
99 cents.
So if
just
we
anything.
were on YouTube, would you cheer bits?
I'd actually paid the show before, actually.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Money's kind of tight.
Well,
it's not. It's like,
tight.
here's what I'm doing. I'm saving up to move to Florida.
Oh
is what I'm
no,
doing.
he's gonna stalk
And
us.
so-
He's gonna stalk us.
Yikes.
no, I'm not. No, I am not. But I'm going to tell you
He's
this.
got himself penciled in for this chair. He's
But what I wanted to say is I'm going to be building this house, and I don't think people realize how easy it is to build a house. Yeah, it's a lot of steps, but it's once you get confident in a couple of those things, the rest just falls into place. And I swear I'm building it, guys.
All right. Hey, thanks for calling, John.
He's building
Bye, guys.
He's building a house. We're not asking for thousands of dollars. We're getting cheer, $5
asking for an
everyone.
for an Abe Lincoln is all we're asking for. That's all we're asking for you people is a fucking Abe Lincoln every once in a while. CJ Colin says 813-991-7930. I tried to call in. Must be because I'm brown. You bunch of bigots.
No, it's because I just plugged in the phone.
It's true. No brown callers allowed, CJ Colin. We thought we had that in the bylaws. You need to read up. No.
Have you read the fine print?
I can tell just by the way it rings.
It's a little off when it rings.
Yeah, we have a special brown line. We can tell. Oh, don't answer the brown line.
Oh, we don't. For some, maybe one or two people out there.
It's the brown line. Just pretend it's not ringing.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Oh, I was going to tell you, you should then make a Too Hot for TikTok song and see how that does.
What do you mean too hot?
Like you said, your song it's too hot. It's too hot for TikTok, and see if TikTok likes a Too Hot for TikTok song.
What, like about TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I think there's this song by Kesha called TikTok. That might be a good one. I might just ream the hell out of TikTok.
Well, I don't
and
know
see
about that. I didn't say ream them.
I got nothing to lose, man. I'm making a dime on that place. I'm pretty much over.
If we're not on Twitch and YouTube by Thursday, I'm gonna cry live on the show.
Okay, you do that.
Trust me, I've already cried about that subject. What were you gonna say, babe?
I mean, we could do not Twitch and just YouTube.
Just do that. Fuck Twitch.
I mean, one day try it and see how it goes. But you should do a pro TikTok song and not an anti, but a Too Hot for TikTok, and see as an experiment. See if TikTok blows that up. As an experiment, just do a complete pro TikTok song.
That's not gonna be fun. It's not be funny at all.
Well, do it anyway. It doesn't have to be funny. You've seen the people on TikTok, right?
Yeah, they're morons.
Can you get kicked off of YouTube for something you did on Twitch?
If you posted on your Twitch video on TikTok, I mean, if on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Let's just stay on Twitch and just change up tomorrow Thursday being as dirty as we can. See how long till we get kicked off, and that's when we'll move to YouTube. That's a bad plan.
It's a bad plan, Sam. It's a bad plan.
As I said it,
YouTube
felt more stupid.
I guess live, they don't. I don't know. YouTube's a little more uptight, even. See, our problem is we're just too
cool.
Too cool for school, man. We don't play by the rules.
No,
we
fuck
don't
the
like to play
rules.
by the rules, man. Free speech. We're free speech absolutionists. Man, that don't work out too good in the modern U.S. of A. today. How about them apples?
NHRA said, "There goes the subs. YouTube can't cheer
exactly.
bits." I don't know. We're not looking to get rid of Twitch.
We'd have to see, because I don't know how you make money on YouTube. You have to get. The people will cheer you money.
Yeah.
But also on Twitch, we've got everybody sub to Twitch. So that's how we get some of our money is from Twitch subs. And I don't know if everybody's looking to go over to, to move over to YouTube.
No, some people said they can't watch it live on YouTube.
I think
we got to get a scientist out. That's the end of the argument.
We need a scientist to come and call Parker Edmondson, Trace.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking, it's not a 19 or an 1806 computer. I don't think that.
Stuckman says, "I can't watch live while on YouTube." I don't.
Can't watch live.
I don't know what that means.
Oh jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh jeez.
Somebody's got
That's
a solution.
That's a weird ring.
Hey guys, this is John from St. John again.
I thought it was going to be somebody else.
What's
up?
Why don't you guys just get a dedicated computer that only hosts the YouTube feed?
Well, why don't you buy us one?
Absolutely.
I mean,
okay.
you have to.
I got you. Well, consider it, guys, because maybe you have a laptop hanging around or another desktop that no one's using, and you could just have that be like a dedicated YouTube
We do have a laptop, but it takes a lot of whatever RAM or whatever to hook up 3 cameras to it and microphones, and it's more than a laptop can handle.
Couldn't you just use your multimedia board and just send that entire Twitch feed to the YouTube feed?
I don't know. You tell us.
John has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, but he does, man. Listen to him.
Yeah, I have a little bit of multimedia experience.
Well, look, we broadcast through OBS, and everything has to go through OBS off the main computer.
Well, that's why you'd have a secondary computer that might be doing the same thing. But I'm not exactly. There's got to be a way to set them both.
All right.
There's got to be. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, look into that, John, and get back to us.
Okay, will do.
All right. Thanks, man. All right. We about done for the day. God, that show flew by. Fantastic show. Best stream in America. If you don't like it, I'm being nice. I'm not going to say it. All right. Thanks for tuning in to ClusterF. We'll see you tomorrow for the hang. Hope you enjoyed the show. And, we got a brand new episode of Trace and Mike's Hip Hop Countdown up on the VIP on ClusterFshow.com as well. We'll see you tomorrow.
We will see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday from our ClusterF. We'll hang tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.
See